Today's stream will be a good one, my friends. For the stresses of being a YouTuber. Oh, I play games for a living. Oh, God, someone help me. I've finally lifted. Tomorrow, and for the rest of today, and then Christmas Eve, I am free of making videos. Oh, God, videos. Oh, I hate making them. Oh, it's torture. Thank you for the bananas in chat. Fortunate Narado, Floyne, Forgil, Brainboy, Becca, Lucaro, Yagya. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Bananas in chat mean that we're live on the twitch.tv/Xisuma, where we are currently streaming from. And you may be watching on the second channel. I don't know. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Okay, then. We got things to do. We've got like a load of little jobs. And then we get to crack on with the control room. I feel very focused, like I know what we're doing. But there is one big issue, and that is lag. There is some very distinct TPS lag that has occurred. Right, can you see that? I click. Actually, it might not be that obvious. In fact, it just did a big lag spike. Ah, there's another one. I don't know, like, it feels like as I play and do stuff, and I right click, it can take a while. Something's lagging out this world at the moment, and I can't figure out what it is. Tried to disable a few things, but yeah. And as for stuff I've done between streams, it's literally just this. I swap these over because these are so much faster. And there is this issue of nothing being stored here. But otherwise, it's continuously making that stuff around the clock, which does have me suspicious that maybe all the auto crafting that's going on is partly to blame at the moment. So yeah, but I'm hoping that'll just go away once all of this is done, because let's see, well, it might take a while. I haven't AFK'd in the world, but the stack limit is very high. If I were to perhaps invest in changing how some of these machines here work, we might be able to get a little bit more out of the system. But yeah, there's something a little bit laggy. I also left the mob farm on and have since turned it off. That didn't make a difference. Turned off the void viners and yada yada yada. So, the first thing we're going to do is set up blaze power. We're going to do, like, I think 3 little projects in this area and then move on to the big stuff. So, to set up the blaze powder, we have to make the solarium dagger. Wait, what did I click on? Clicked on the wrong thing. Which we can now do. I'm going to head to the nether to kill some mobs and get some mob chunks, I think. That's not the nether. That's another dimension. Drew Dude, thank you for 14 months of support, my dude. That's really wonderful. Thank you for continuing to support me here on the Twitch. Buzzy BR, thank you for the bananas. Appreciate it. Oh. Okay, they've come from the overworld, clearly. Right, how strong is my armor? Oh, are you stuck in that little space? Oh, hitting the pigment might have not been very smart. Look, oh, super lag, super lag. See, something is wrong in this world. Something is very, very wrong. Well, the zombie pigmen and their anger is a good way to get some mobs over here. So we've got our first experience chunk. That's possibly not what I actually need. Oh, here we go, right. Zombie chunk. Do I just have to kill zombies to get going? Or can it be any type? It really looks like maybe I actually have to kill zombies. Which makes this a little bit more complicated, I guess. Yeah, the lag. There's definitely something, like, really laggy going on. Where are my modded experts in chat to help me with my ways? Because zombies aren't found in the nether. And if I make a dark room, it'll fill up with, like, creepers and stuff too. Maybe I need some better armor at this point in time. Okay, we've got something over here with a skeleton. I remember searching for you for ages to realise we didn't even need your assistance. What about killing a spirit? What does that do for me? Nothing. Where are all the mobs at? Where are the angry pigmen? Here we go. Let's anger some pigs. Hey, extra announcement video announcing the stream is muted. Yeah, I figured you'll know what it's for. I realised it was muted after, and I was just like, because I mute before I stream, and then I had a last minute change of mind, and I was like, actually, I think I'll announce this one today, because you know, it's gonna be a little more fun. All the air quotes work is over. God, this lag really is a problem. It wasn't me imagining anything. It's here and well. That spider is a jumpy spider, isn't it? Okay, so we got the Mr. T hat, the most important one, and we got a zombie chunk as well as a spider chunk. So looks like they do actually drop them. Now, can we... Here's a thing. I'm farming this manually under the assumption that I only needed one. But that doesn't make any sense. In order to make these seeds, you need more than one. So maybe what I really need is to capture a mob. Okay, and then build another little mob farm somewhere. Maybe we'll just make it a zombie pigman farm if they drop the zombie things, right? I think I'm on the right track. So let's get in here. Well, the being muted scared me. I thought my headphones had died. I've been struggling with them, says Raid This Again. Brilliant username. Yeah. Oh, okay. See, look, it hasn't loaded up yet. Dang. Hey, you know what? Here's another quirk I noticed in the base. If this thing's ever going to work again or not... Wow. Oh no, that's a lot of lag. I feel like it's gotten considerably worse. These things are all set for 10,000, right? And we go up here and we type in petal, and 18? They were 11 last time. I don't get petals from anywhere else, do I? I mean, these are not running. I'll take those back. So why am I getting more? Okay, so I might need to bust out the calculator here. That is... Oops. Let's get a calculator. Okay. 285.64. 18,000. Wow. So, that system we built has not worked. Yet every time I look over here... Oh my god, we got mysteries to solve. Every time I look over here... You know, nothing's happening. That was so sus. I was like, there's just some eyes hanging out here. Kill that guy. Right. I ain't got a clue, to be frank. I ain't got a clue why or what is going on. I tell you what it might be. If, let's say, this turned off, like the AE2 system stopped working, then maybe it turned on. But I don't know what will cause it to turn off. I got no idea where this lag is coming from either. I do not want to do lag busting. What about this thing? Are there petals in here? Well, no, we just established they're all in the other place. There is a heck of a lot of stuff in here, including void miner things. I don't know if this could cause lag. There's definitely stuff here that should be stored elsewhere as well. That concerns me. That's boring stuff, though. We'll do that another time. So, once again, a small task has become a bigger task pretty quickly. We just need to come back here to get a mob imprisonment tool before I get too distracted. That one is empty. I guess I could put some things into the system quickly. Yeah, a bunch of bags. Yeah. We are after the zombie chunks, and we will get them today. So I need a block that's going to attack. I could use a mechanical user, I think. Note clip, most of his base is constantly in loaded chunks. I mean, you could... That could... If that causes an issue, it's more of a technical issue, because if you think about it, it wasn't a problem until the end of last stream is when this lag started to occur, I think. Giant chests can cause lag as well. Found that in a different mod pack before, says I'm Sweetie. Yeah, we gotta make a distinction here as well. We're talking about TPS. We're seeing TPS lag a lot. Frame rate lag will be the FPS indicator, and TPS is like the lag of stuff happening in the game. So, I don't know if it's the amount of items in here, but I could try and take some out and move them elsewhere, is a possibility. Search for items on the ground in the processing area, says Ender Projects. Well, I thought about that too, and I can't think of anywhere where items would end up on the ground. Like, all the way the different things in the game work don't really put items on the ground. There is this, but I disabled this a while ago, right, in case. You see, I've disabled multiple things. All of this is off. I don't know where on earth items would be building up on the ground. Oh wait, processing area. Now you're making me think a little bit more. I mean, I don't recall any items popping out of the ground around here. Right, and this all looks normal too. I've just got not a clue. Right, we're still waiting for that to open, by the way. Maybe click again. Not a clue. Surely items on the ground would affect FPS, not TPS, says Exoskeleton. That's one of those ones that I think can do both, right? We've got noises in the ear. We've got Lil0 here for 5 months. We got Mr. Hot 720 subscribing, and Vanart21 for 49. Isn't it SkyBlock 49 today as well? What are the odds of that? Thank you ever so much, Vanhar. Really appreciate it. Almost month 50. That is correct. That is correct. Thank you so much for the tremendous support. I think what I'm going to do is a little bit of the old mirroring and build the same setup on the opposite side. However, it's going to need a different killing mechanism. So let's go ahead, carve ourselves out of space. Let's get this correct. It is that block. So to there. And that is 7, I think. Look at this, breaking a block and it reappears. Typical sign of DPS issues. So we're going to need some of that dark ineffable glass. Ah yeah, we've definitely got issues. Definitely got issues. And I need to stop banging on about it really, but it's just going to be a constant bother. And we can always craft more of that. I've got a feeling we might need a bit more. So I'll make a bit more. Hey X, for lag busting, try carrying a chest around and opening it to measure lag in different places, says Raid This Again. That's not really how you... I mean, it's... The chances of that giving you like a correct hint are probably very low. TPS is the internal server. It's not... Like, you don't walk to a place to activate it. But walking around might alert you to like a chunk border when loaded that causes issues, but no, that's not a way to do it. You need tools, really. Like, I remember playing a mod pack some time ago where we had... I remember King Daddy D-Mac using them. It had these like measuring tools that could tell you like what things in the world were doing what, and this was like before 1.12. I'm hoping I can find something like that, really. Doesn't Forge include tick profiling by default? You might be able to type debug or /profile. Might need to... I need to do that. Debug is a command. That might be the vanilla one though, right? Yeah, so it can create a profile. Well, I could have a look at that document then, and maybe be able to suss something out about the world. Obviously, we're not going to do that right now, but that's a good idea. Good place to start. Liger, thank you ever so much for gifting a sub to Frank Devin for 4 months. Frank, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to say thanks in chat, and thank you again, Liger. Very much appreciated. I'm trying to remember how I set this one up now. So it's 2 tall all the way around, and then on the inside, aha, I see. That's not as much glass as I thought we'd need. Oops, that's not glass. Clearly not glass. I've got a hot cup of tea here. Oh my god, 15 minutes. It has been salvaged. Let's drink the tea together and rejoice because it has yet to go cold. Do CHOF TPS. Is it actually a command? Nope. Is it a typo? Oh wow, there's a lot of commands, right? Might be worth having a look through some of those. If I page up, what's around CH? God, there's a lot of stuff. Again, thank you for the ideas. Well, I'll have a look at that in between streams. Right now, I'm drinking my tea. Slurpee time. Here we go. Oh, I've captured that moment. Oh, I've captured that glorious moment forever now. Should we get another one? Just sit here pressing those buttons all day, couldn't I? COFH is a core mod for thermal expansion. I don't think it's installed. Oh, okay. Wonderful. AMR says, finally I figured out how to open chat. Yeah, that's been like, I see that comment every now and then, and I myself have used Twitch and just been like, where's chat? Like, how do I open up chat? But I very rarely use Twitch, so yeah, I forget every time I use it, basically. Because, fun fact for you, I don't really watch a lot of streams, I'm just a streamer. I got that song popped into my head, and then I typed it. Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, babe. I was thinking like, I'm just a teenage streamer, but I'm not a teenager. Oh, I'm old. I'm old and decrepit. So yeah, behind the glass, I think I've done this bit here wrong, I've overdone it. But yeah, behind the glass, there's then more of that, I think. That's the general look of the place. Very nice, very nice. Does reload work in this mod, says Yaga. I'm not doing that again, I've learnt my lesson on using the old reload. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby, says Curls of Doom. You got it right there, yes. You got it right there. Lag Google is the ideal choice to find lag, really. Tick profile is also good, but lag Google is better overall. Lag Google? I don't know. I'm gonna search all those commands and stuff another time. Uh-huh. Gonna need more of that then, aren't we? Raw basalt. And then we need our chisel. I was thinking about the inventory here, right? I want to get something that feeds me so I don't have the cooked apples in here. And then I was thinking maybe I could ditch this now because I've learned what a lot of these are and keep them inside of that. Just a thought. Food for thought, you know? Pretty sure I know the names for most of these things if I wanted to search them quickly. Be kind of nice if this thing could have like a partition or some sort of like way to look at a particular stored inventory, or maybe there's like an item that gives you an extra button that's like a backpack. Something like that would be actually really quite cool. I don't know if they're in the pack or not. We tend to randomly find useful things when I pay attention to chat. On occasion. Brass Donkey, thank you for 3 months of support, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And having a good time with us today. Right, so that's the main bit of it done. If we look at the ceiling, it goes up and then we have lights and then it goes up again. We're pretty much copying the same formula. Look at the blocks re-emerge. I remember Minecraft used to be a lot more unreliable back in the day. I'm talking vanilla Minecraft, right? Remember, you used to have all sorts of problems playing on servers, and over time the performance and stability of the game has really been addressed. What are you going to farm here? Mob chunks, says Lucaro. Yep, you're on the ball. So we'll grab the lights. Now that's the one we use. And up in this corner it's going to illuminate the room wonderfully. Cool. Now the next thing we need are some of these. So fluid, yeah, no, we need the whole thing again. The whole same setup. Should have the machine in here, but I don't think that I do. It's the mob duplicator. And we've got a couple of noises in the ear. We got Otomispeu here for 2 months, and Zarkoi Goa for 11. Thank you so much. I probably butchered those names, but I appreciate all your support. Welcome to the stream. And I was going to ask chat something. My brain just ticked over with a question, and immediately I've managed to forget it again. Oh, this... I really don't want this lag to be an issue, but dang, I feel it. Like, it's gotten worse. Brain TPS problem. I have those all the time. So we want to at mob? No, that's not what I want to do. Mob duplicator. Dang, love that guitar. Not sure if I got the machine case. I think steel casing is one that I've got. I've definitely got simple machine chassis, so let's just go that way. Yeah, that gets chucked into a slot for automatic crafting. And then that allows us to craft one. How do you feel about shaders, says Akae Kenshi. Not a big fan. And I was playing around with shaders a couple of weeks back, actually. I just got kind of curious and was on Hermitcraft, like, exploring and messing about with some settings. And I'm really not keen on shaders. But I started trying to look for different types of shaders. Like, I feel there's room there to do something with shaders and give the game a bit of an effect or gloss. But all the shaders seem to go for this realism beautification approach, which, in my mind, just looks so odd because Minecraft is blocky, and it feels like forcing two things that don't go together. So I've never really been a fan of shaders, and I was having a little search around trying to find and see if anyone's made shaders that are a bit, you know, not of the norm, because all of them seem to do the same thing. And there was like one pack that I found, but it was pretty darn ugly. It sort of glued together colours and textures and then put black outlines around them to sort of get a graphical style that has a name. I just can't remember what it is. This block right here is what we need next. So we go over here in case I ever need one again in the future. I'll add the Ender IO one down there. So yeah, I mean, I would be open to using shaders. Shouldn't it now appear with the auto crafting one there? Because I just put it into here. Put it into here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Fluid dictionary converter. So maybe I have to put D. There you go. The searches work slightly different, don't they? They have different like parameters, different ways of being. NB Menace, thank you ever so much for your subscription over here on the Twitch. I appreciate it and hope you're enjoying the stream. Hopefully you're having a good time hanging out with us as we embrace the lag and do the modded stuff, right? Okay, I would like a torch about here. Oh, very good timing. Very good timing. I can see through the world for like a split second when I break the block, I swear. Not anymore now that I mentioned it. I was seeing it a second ago. Oh, okay. We're not quite where I thought I was. Somewhere around here, though. We should... connect up with all of that. Ooh, this is interesting. 25 of 32 channels. I should probably do a little bit of a diagnostic on all of our channel usage. Because if we got somewhere where it's like... fully used up, that might be a hint as to what's going wrong, but I'm not going to do that now. I'll have time tomorrow maybe. Try to disconnect the giant chest from AE, says Only King Best. I kind of need that chest to be there because items go in and out of it. I'll do experimenting like that again tomorrow. Lure Wolfie, thank you ever so much for gifting subs and supporting our community. Jamon129, One Tired Raccoon, Akai Kenshi99, Pujo Mori and Victory Screech, y'all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in the chat. And Lure Wolf, thank you so much for supporting our community, dude. Very kind of you to do that. Hope you're having a good time. So, we're going to bring a cable over here, and it's going to have an exporter on the end of it. By the way, this is another part of the control room project, would be to hook it up with a transceiver. Cal3432, thank you ever so much for 14 months of support, my dude. That's incredible. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Enjoying the stream. So yeah, an exporter, maybe a speed upgrade on it. I think a speed upgrade would probably be a decent thing to have. Acceleration card is the name. So I'm going to just put the 1, then we want our transceiver and receiver. Okay. And then receiver. A redstone receiver. Cool. And then I guess I want a lever as well. And I guess I'll have a lamp last of all. Hey, hey, hey. Do you know where they came from? The mob farm, I bet ya. Flora Binary says, I can barely notice lag because I play on my laptop and I'm so awfully used to it. Yeah, I guess you can be conditioned, right? You can be conditioned and just get used to it. So, the first thing was the fluid, right? And if I remember correctly, what you want to do is select it before anything is in here. So you tell it that it's going to get... do you know what? Might just be smart to not have to check anything and just do it exactly as the other side. So it is liquid XP bucket to essence bucket. Liquid XP bucket gets converted to essence bucket. Then we have a tank. Pretty sure the tank does all the work, so it's going to pull and then push down into the mob duplicator. Now this thing, how does that get power? What's the betting it's a spectre-coil? Oh, very nearly did that, but very nearly did that twice. God, words come out so great, wonderful. You panic. God, we should add a flux. Let's go from panic to smooth. Time for a flux plug and some flux points. Those should totally be things in our network, and I cannot wait to get up here later. I've been thinking about how to lay out the next stage where we show off all the power moving through the base. We are getting to that later today. You know, I don't have to end this stream anytime soon. Alright? Suma's having a late night. I'm staying up to 10 past 10. Okay, 5 past 10, sorry. That is a bit excessive. Right, let's call this... It's like a mob killing, right? Like when we want to kill mobs, so... Let's call it mob chambers, so it's not so grim. Oh, God! I was typing, why would you do that to me? Is it me or... I swear I used to hold down delete and it would delete all of it. Gotta have a strong password, peeps. Passwords have got to be strong. They've got to be able to lift. Right. There you go. Mob chambers, right? So these will now run off of that. And then when we turn it on and off in the base, this is a good point actually. I probably want to put my controls near the power source so I can flick things and then see them change. Or maybe I could literally put them right in front if it makes sense to. Lots to think about. Right, goodbye to the Spectre coil. Right, I'm flying. I'm not going to get mashed. Oh! Okay, and then... Gotcha. Just got to select it. Once you learn this, it's very simple to set up and use. It's a very nicely done mod. It's got loads of technical stuff going on, but you can get it running pretty easy. So now that is filling up with power, which we love to see. We love to see the power filling up. We probably need an upgrade on the working area. I think we need a second tier, so this will be called range. Orange, that's why we've got all these things here. There you go. 1 and 2. I think I might have one of those in there already, but there it is. There it is. Oh yeah, wrong machine. Can't I put like energy and efficiency upgrades in this now? Now X, being in the mob spawner is what's about to me on a modded server once. I logged in near someone's base in the open build all the things type base, and when I logged back in I was inside a mob farm. It can happen. It can happen. Yeah, look at this. I've actually got... was that speed... What was it again on this side? We'll do it the same. Energy, energy, and only one for speed over there. That's interesting. That's curious. Oh, wait. That's wrong. Cool, let's go shove those in. Nice. I could put the chamber thing in, but we want to kill next. So let's see how many blocks we went down by over here. Just 2, and then we use the plates to send them all to the place. Now for us, we're going to probably end up with a little collecting thing underneath again, right? But what we've got to do different here is bring in a mechanical user, which is going to just sit in that spot. In fact, what we'll want to do then... Ah, okay, I'm digging in the wrong space. That's not good. Yeah, there you go. I thought that would work out pretty well. Okay then, let's get in the basalt. That'll all go in that space, and then underneath all of this is where we'll have the vacuum. One thing about the way I've set this up, like on the other side, it does make it a little harder to like interact with the things that make it work. Dutchling says, "Ah, nice to be finally able to watch." That's what I was going to ask a minute ago. Yeah, look, we got 675 peeps watching. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I was going to ask how many of you are now tuning in because it's holiday time, right? Like, that's another reason I put the video out. I figured, more people are probably around to catch the stream today, as it's holiday season now. Getting there. I mean, some of you still be working, but it's getting closer to Christmas. Right, so where do I want to... I feel like I want to have... Let's put... Oops. Guess I could leave it like that for a second. I feel like I want to have 3 in the corner that point that way. And so everything will eventually get closer and closer to where we're going to put our mechanical user. I just realised that the solarium dagger isn't infinite either, so I could actually fill it up using a crafting exporter that requests to like add one. which is an interesting idea. I kind of need to place this now, I guess. Getting pushed. Yeah, like that. So that thing needs this. Oh no, wait, look, it doesn't. Wait. Oh, I know, my inventory would have repaired it. That's the dealio. So it's always on. Let's have it, you know, upper left only. Left click. Activate. Use item. Entity. I think entity is what you want. So if I go here, it'll attack me. Yeah, there you go. That means that we can put this in here and it will start to do a thing. No, no it won't, because I didn't install the exporter yet. And I don't have any liquid XP. Where is the exporter? There it is. Found it. Okay, I'm just going to realise something as well. Might be smarter if I want to have an exporter for both things to have it export into a block that then separates. And I guess I could just do it with like any old storage block, really. Let's go with an Ender. I like these Ender IO item buffers, right? Okay, maybe I'll just type buffer. There you go. So we'll have one of those, and then we'll put a expansion card thing into it. I think that is the name, right? Capacity, okay. And then we need it to craft as well, because it will have to make the solarium dagger. Right, and then we need conduits from Ender IO. And if all of this is now starting to get a little bit like, what are you doing? Don't worry, it'll all make sense. So in here, I'm going to have that. And then I'm going to need item filters, just to make sure they pull out the right thing. One of those things being liquid XP. Let's type in XP. It's called solidified XP, not liquid XP. Buzzy BR, thank you so much for your Prime subscription, dude. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you have a wonderful holiday. I asked chat a question and forgot to look again. Being sick sucks, says Dutchling. Sorry to hear that, my dude. I hope you get better soon. I feel like chat's just talking to each other now. They've learned I'm useless. I'm pointless, I know. Okay, so we extract on this side the liquid, solidified liquid no, I don't want to throw it. Yeah. So we extract that and send it over here. That's right. So whenever there's some in there, it will come into this slot. I guess the issue is... the issue is... this could become very easily unsynced, so there's two spaces. I need I need something that's filtered. Chat, do you know of an inventory where I can treat it like it itself is a filter? Does that make sense? Baytan Daniel says, I'm watching and listening to you, X. Thank you, thank you. I'm sure most people are. But there was a question, says Bear. Yeah, I was asking people if they're off for Christmas time yet. Mini chest, storage drawer. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, storage drawer. Okay. Let's go for it. Oh yeah, wait. That doesn't work. Excuse me. So I got any twos? I don't think I got any twos. I should be able to craft a two. I don't know why the thing doesn't turn up there. I remember adding all of them. That's annoying. Wait, no, there is a two. Yeah, there's two of them. Okay, cool. So, put that there. This thing should remember it's got a filter. Probably want to just turn that off for a minute. And we've got an Evil X noise in the air. I will read that as a message of this one, so I'm going to read it in a minute because I just want to finish cracking through this next bit. So I think the last thing I need now to see it all running. Right, I didn't add a recipe for this. Let's go add a recipe. Because we will definitely need a recipe to make this work. And it is the solarium dagger. Wait, I'm looking in the wrong bit. No, I'm not. So many interfaces. Right, that needs to go into... It's not lagging. I just noticed it wasn't lagging for a second. That goes in there. And I need one for myself. Let's make a few. Oh, okay, there's a dependency. Not a problem. We just quickly make that. Then up here, drag down, chuck it into one. Request. A couple of these. Say thank you very much. Should come through quicker than that, really, shouldn't it? But then again, our world's lagging. I think it might not be using what's stored. Why would it struggle? Why not? It shouldn't struggle with that. Okay, I just saw the one a few back. Come on, these are easy to make. Everything's available. I think this might be the source of our lag. In fact, if I want to... you see, I thought about this earlier and I didn't think about how to disable it. I thought about it and then I was like, I'm not sure how to disable that, and then it just occurred to me. If I come down here and remove the capacity... Dang it! I don't know what those other ones were. It's actually the crafting card that I need to remove. Oh, why'd I have to be such a derp? Okay, what do we got? Electrum, Signum, Luminum, and Enderium. So I need to select the other ones. Aluminum, Signum, something, Endum. That wasn't on there. That wasn't on there. Was Electrum? I'll tell you what, if I just take one of each, I can't really go wrong. Right? Well, I can because my inventory's full. Stop humiliating me, computer game. Okay? I'm supposed to be a brain smartist doing modded Minecraft. Okay, so Solium goes here, as does that one, as does that one, and that was it, I think. But now it's not going to auto-craft them, so we'll fill our inventory, or sorry, clear our inventory of some of these things, and then we shall... Ooh, first sign of no lag. Let's see. Crop. Oh, definitely zippy. Let's cancel that and that. Right. So now let's request it again. Yes, let's do that. Still not making it for me, but definitely the lag's gone away. Now why would it have trouble with this? Perhaps that's the source of our lag, and because we had something automatically doing it, that created more problems. Chat, any ideas as to why? I mean, if I go in here and manually make like a bunch of those, will it have trouble then? Interesting. Very peculiar. Let's type in stick. Nothing. That one is literally called nothing. Why is it called nothing? Are there a bunch of them called nothing? That's why I can't make sandstone. Look. Sandstone. That's also called nothing. Why is it called nothing? Oh, this is going to blow my mind if this fixes things, right? So put them there. Okay. Ask for 10. Okay, now sandstone. Brownstone is made with this, right? And it was driving me nuts. Sandstone, although it says available, but it wouldn't craft any because of the sandstone thing. Something going on there. Lack of channels, says Arisos. So far, it should be that they're all well managed, but I will double check. I think we're getting some insights as to where the lag is coming from. It's the AE2 system. It seems to be, right? So, we're going to get to those noises. Bait and Anil, thank you for gifting a sub to the Moobles for a month there. Very much appreciated, the Moobles. Be sure to say thanks in chat. We also got Madaray for 18 months coming through, saying 1.5 years. Thanks for the great content. Keep it up and take care of yourself. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. I hope you continue to enjoy what we're doing here. So, we've got one more to read. I'm just trying to get myself through the last of this project. So, yeah, that's now locked. And then I'm going to grab those because on the bottom side, we are also going to extract. Should have moved this over by one, but whatever. And we're going to extract those daggers. I should put a downgrade on this drawer while I remember as well. So, downgrade. Oh, that definitely was the source of the lag, right? And you know what? I did that either at the end of the last stream or whatever. I enabled all of that stuff again, so we kind of started to suss what's causing the issue. So we have a capacity card and a crafting card. We'll do round robin, even though I don't think it's necessary. We tell it to bring those two items into here. And it's not hooked up, which is why nothing's happening. Cool, right. Time for a noise in the air. We got 66 months. Goodness me. From Temp1029. Saying, hey X, thanks for all the great content these past 5.5 years. If you don't mind me asking, what's your favourite part of modded? Is it the additional building operations or the technical side of automation, or maybe something else? Great question. Thank you ever so much, my dude. I don't know if I can call it my favourite. I'm not a fan of, like, summarising stuff up into just this one thing. Like, I always feel like there's a lot, right? But I think you've actually nailed it. What comes to mind first. I definitely enjoy the technical stuff and the sort of puzzle solving aspect of like figuring out how to, you know, do everything we've done so far this stream, really, right? It's like half puzzle, half automation. That's really cool. The other thing is definitely building. Building is different in modded, and I think what it is it's creative mode. I sometimes do wonder if I didn't have such a commitment to Hermitcraft and I could just build in creative, I think I would really, really enjoy that part of the game more. Building in survival, there's just a sluggishness to it. And when you come and play something like modded, you know, you just have so much more ease, and it enables you to do more, and I really like that. So, so yeah, hopefully that answered your question. Now, I think... So, maybe I'm missing something here. It's possible, I guess. If we whiz round this side... and follow this cable, we definitely need some more torches in this area. Was there one more thing? It looks like there was one more thing up the top, look. There was a fluid tank. Ah. And then there's that redstone signal as well, which I lost track of. So we need one more fluid tank. That is fortunately not a hassle to set up. We got another. It's another Evil X. It's 67 months from Smartin1018. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate it. Incredible to see some of y'all sticking around for so long. Hope you all have amazing Christmases. You disable the conduit from extracting. That is a good point. I thought I'd enabled it. Let's see if the tank is then not necessary. It still looks like it's necessary, right? No pigmen have spawned, so we'll put that back. It knows to push now, which means that thing... There you go. And are we going to see some chunks emerge? I need like a no magnet zone around here. I just got another zombie chunk. I'm immediately noticing it can't keep up, right? Now, fortunately for us, this will be quite a simple problem for us to solve. I guess I've got to destroy that now because I messed it up. Simple-ish. I mean, actually, the speed this thing runs at is it's something to think about, really. I don't think I can manually control its speed. And I need a couple more mechanical users is the idea. That is a miner. How have I not got the recipe ore made for that? Are they angry at me? I didn't attack them. Yeah, we want this one. We want mechanical user. I think we might end up with like 5 of them actually. I think would make sense. I was going to put in 3. This will be nice and easy to scale, I believe. Now we can make another 4. And we got Tree here for 67 months! Oh god, it's the stream of the Evil X's today. Thank you so much, Tree. Appreciate it. Happy holidays in advance. Hope you're well. I'm good. I'm in a good mood. Good mood. Dang. Y'all need to buzz off! Right, I think it stopped spawning them now. And we'll probably get our fair share of zombie chunks from this. And we got to give it a little helping hand, of course. Do the little wiggle dance. They're getting too close to me, I don't like it. Okay, almost there. There we go, there we go. So we'll change up the Victor Vectors. Ah! Ah, don't attack me, I'm attacked by my own farm now. Wonder if I've got any of those on my inventory. On myself, even. Okay, so let's go ahead and 1, 2. On the other side, 1, 2. And how about those plates? Yes, we got them. So yeah, if we send them down like that, they might not spawn at the very edge and go over there, but they'll push each other about. Kind of a good point, really. It might be smart to have these ones just push into the corner. We'll see how that plays out. Now we'll head up here. And we're not going to enable that again just yet. So here what we're going to do different is we're going to have multiple. And they're all going to be set up the same way. So yeah, you can see that thing's running out. Entity, left click, upper left slot. There it is, and we've got to put in some cobble. And then put in one of those daggers, which is what the conduits are going to take care of for us. Alrighty. It's taken us about an hour to set this up so far. Tim Tool Guy, thank you so much for 23 months. Greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And thank you for the support. So it's all insert over here. And then they should, yep, they get the solariums. I should probably set this to round robin, even though it doesn't really make much of a difference. But there you go. So that'll keep all of that stocked up. Now what we need is the vacuum, right? Vacuum hopper. That one is the one we like. That's the one that I believe goes through the walls and you can configure to point into an ender chest. Of which I think I know what ender chest configuration we're going to have to use. Let's fly to the correct spot and find out what it is. Google Eyes will look good on them, says Sea Turtle. Google Eyes looks good on everything, right? You can upgrade the user with upgrades, says me, Biggin. Ah, I could put speed upgrades in. That's what you're thinking. Well, let's see how it goes. So the master input for this area, which is where we want to send these drops, is triple red. Triple red. So let's type in red. Grab some of that stuff. And then... Ender chest. I think we might skip a couple of our other projects. I really want to do the power stuff, and I was going to do the creosote oil bucket and also the void mining upgrades. I think I'll save the void mining till last if we get a little bit of time. Oh, I also need a diamond, don't I? Cool, and I've got a little idea in mind for a between stream project, but I probably won't have the time because I do... Oh, I don't know. Like, when I have free time, I generally figure out something that needs to be done and then do that, right? But my list of to-dos has been really well looked after, I guess you could say. As, yeah, not, like, next to nothing to do at the moment is basically it. So what direction is north? Oh, good guess, good guess. Not sure if we're going to get XP or not, but let's just say we do. It is that side there. So how about we get a liquid trash can. Is that fluid? That's fluid. Right, so... Now the reason that they're staying there... Okay, so I can understand those staying here. That kind of needs to go... Actually, did I lock the drawers over there? Maybe I've got the wrong chest combo. Hang on. I think I might have the... Where am I going? How do I get out of here? Oh god, I'm going to break a hole in a wall. Oh, madness. Having a base where you don't separate like the behind the scenes stuff and the on display stuff, that's an interesting concept, I think. Look, none of this is locked. So what I expected was for all of that stuff to go in there. The triple red is related to the opening of the loot bags, isn't it? And the triple reds... Where does that come from? How does this work again? No, that's the controller slave of the whole... That should work. The fact that it doesn't is alarming. Why would it not put anything in there? Oh, it's derp time, says Curls of Doom. You're pushing your luck. Anyone in chat know? Like, anyone remember? Also, why is that one displaying when others weren't? Why does it have a basic capacitor bank? Oh, I think I know what the problem is. There are items going... We must have changed a priority at some point and goofed this thing up. Why are items there? So, let's check it out, right? Like, the priority here is -100. And then this thing, which is still connected, as we know. How is that lower? Ah. I should do some note keeping of like what everything is everywhere, because I have lost track. This is, I don't know how that happened, but that should be lower. Great. I guess I'm going to have to use a concealment key. Modding Minecraft is not only a rabbit hole of crafting, but it's also like another type of rabbit hole as well. I can't access the front of this. So now I've got to dismantle part of my base very slowly to access it. That never really helps with the TPS, FPS stuff, so I think... Oh, I put it in there, did I? Dang it, whatever. Or maybe it did. I don't know. Feel some frames dropping. Right, there you go. Now the new items come in. So... Oh my god. Like, what are the ramifications of this? This stuff should not be here. This is like... I'm going to clean up more of this later, but this is like really bad. None of this stuff should be here at all. Oh my goodness me. Ah, gold swords has not been added to my disposal list by the looks of it. Oh god, I've created a nightmare over here. Right, let's turn on... Actually, I kind of don't want to turn that on, so... Not using that. Probably... let's hold on to that one. Done with that. And this. And the item buffer. Still need the lever. Probably done with those. Still doing some building. Okay, that turned out to be okay. We don't need that. Drawer key can go away for a minute. And I want to hold on to those I didn't put the acceleration card upgrade in. Zombie chunks we want to hold on to. And then I think... nah, probably done with that. Conduit facade. See, I don't even know what half this stuff is, right? So if I just chuck all the stuff I want to keep kind of like together... Should make it easier to shimmy everything else out of here. Oh, what a bother though, eh? What a bother. Something I'll fix myself at some point. Why are there so many of those there? You know. How did this happen? Right, let's try and get rid of some of the items that are obviously going to be just like one. Like capacitor banks. The screen is probably just a couple. Yeah, that's more manageable. I bet it's even worse behind me, isn't it? I don't know where the mob loot starts and ends. Right, now we come here. And that's how we do it. Oops. So consider these pro tips if ever you are a complete derp like me. This is how you sort it out. Right, so we have now fixed a problem we didn't know that we had, which might have also been a contributor to lag. I'll have to come back here and... Did any of that stuff come straight back in here? Suspicious. Yeah, it shouldn't have gone in there. It should have gone in the diamond chest. That's what that's for. So now that that's working, I guess the one thing I really do want to get on top of is the filter for the golden sword. However, I bet I just probably put them back into... Yeah, I just put these back into the other system. Let's go, let's grab a... Oh, interesting. Oh, that's some stuff we don't really need anymore. Let's see if there's any room over here. No, because they only got one filter each. So I guess time for another trash can and filter. What's that thing called? A transfer node? God. Keen BTF, thank you for 4 months of support, my dude. Appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Well, we have absolutely gone down the rabbit hole in ways I can't comprehend again. Why are we doing all of this? Who knows? Managing the base. I guess it's just a part of modding Minecraft, right? The bigger your base gets, the more likelihood there is that you've got to maintain it in various ways. That's the way that I'll look at it. Chuck that there. Set up a filter, right? Just going to clear all of that. And put some gold in there. Now we should ignore OBT, ignore that, and ignore the meta. Excellent. So now this thing won't be taking endstone. It'll be taking out the swords and putting them into trash, which means I think we're all good. So let's get back round there and activate the farm. Some speed upgrades might be required. We got a few over here. Looks like I need a few more actually. Cool. Right, so how are we turning this thing on and off at the moment? Yeah, we've just done that. Okay. So that'll get it going in a second. And down here we chuck those in. They'll get disposed of. And then we go watch things die. So far, so good. We did have a speed upgrade on this thing, right? So maybe we chuck that back in. And it looks a little trickier now, so I'll put some speed upgrades in at the bottom. And I think I'm going to change those vector plates as well. I can hear that one on the edge operating faster. These are loud. We need a muffling block over here. That would be a very suitable thing to have. Now that's the Wither boss. Why not have the recipe for that? Oh dear, here we go. Right, let's disable again. Pop down here. Create a recipe. Oopsie daisy. Right, there we go. Cool, and then we can make it over here. Oh no, there's a dependency. I just skipped right over that, didn't I? Oops, didn't do it in the right spot. Here we go. Now we can make that. And then I want to grab my vector plates. Cool. Oh, and I didn't get the thing. We've got another noise in the ear. It's Mr. White, KCCO, here with the Prime. Thank you for using the Prime on me, my dude. Very much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Oh, and we've got a donation here. Noise in the ear from MPA Dutch. Saying A up. And that's all. Thanks so much for the donation, dude. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, and thank you for the support. Wonderful. Ghasts are worse, says Christina. Yeah, those sound effects are pretty crazy. Right, I believe that the vacuum would have actually just sucked that away, now that I think about it. So, should have disabled that, but I don't mind a few vector plates going over there. And that should take care of things very nicely for us. Now, the last component, that's right, the last one, requires a redstone card. We've got to craft one. Okay, and then to test this, I'm not entirely sure. We should be able to do it with a little bit of logic. So, always active, active without signal. Active with signal, I think is what I want to go for here. So, we'll put down a block. And then on that, we'll have the receiver, right, to this transmitter. Right, they're linked together. Then we're going to put the lever over here. And something to keep in mind, this thing will actually be running. Oh, do you know what? I could put this on the other side. I could do it with the Ender IO bit. In fact, I think I like that better. Let's take that out. Let's do it the other way around. So, we'll have transmitter. Where's the receiver? Oh, the vacuum probably got it. But we'll now see it inside of the system somewhere, right? Channel 4, yep. Hey, no, what? Where's that channel? No! Stop playing games with me. No! Oh, on that receiver. Channel 4, there we go. Okay. Right. No! Oh! Oh! Come on. Right. When I click, surely, hang on, doesn't it, like... Yeah, there you go. I must have placed the transmitter. Right, okay. Can I active with signal? That's what we want. Right, so there's probably a bunch of XP in here at the moment, right? Or is it just running out? I think it looks like it might be. Okay, I'm going to take that. That's mine now. Right, there it is. It is not working until we give it a signal. And that signal... Yeah! It's working, my friends. It's working. Cool. And the cool thing about this is I can just carry this around with me, right? And it's off by default. So we'll go set that up in the base up top real soon. Now, who can tell me the whole reason that we just did all of this stuff? You ain't got a clue, have you? You've forgotten. It's just this thing, then that thing, then we made the wahoozle with the what's-a-madoodle, and then we got lost, and then we fixed the thing, and then we came back, and then it was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, what are we doing in this life? What are we doing with our time, eh? Is this really it? Just playing computer games? Surely there's more to life than this. Rehydrate, peeps. Rehydrate. If you haven't drunk some water in a while, rehydrate. I'm looking out for your best interests, mate. Making sure you're staying hydrated and healthy. Also noticing this thing's still going. Like, it'll run out of juice, right? I tell you what, you remember I pinched a whole bunch of that solidified XP from the tank? That'll keep it going for a while after. That's an important point. When you turn it off, it'll still have some go time left in it. And we got Pokemouse here with some cheers and biddies. Thank you so much, Pokemouse. No message with that one, but thank you nonetheless. Appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy the stream. Mob chunks for a chunky mob soup, says AOC. AOC has remembered. AOC has memory, unlike me. I'm just a foggy mess of rabbit hole exploring. Oh, I'm shivering from all these rabbit holes I've been down. I don't know what's up anymore. Because it's all just down. Right, okay, enough with the tomfoolery and the jokes. Sir, it's time to make... Yeah, do you know what would be smarter is to go Blaze Chunk, Tier 4, that thing, because I'm just going to keep recycling through this anyway. Oh no, we need a machine. I was about to set up a thing, but we can't. So here's what we do. We switch it to machine mode, and we tell it to do... Oh, it's a zombie chunk. We got those. Good, good, good. Grab a zombie chunk is what I will do. I'll get the chunk. Chunk, please. Oh God. Why did I type such a word? Yeah, that whole shifting items in and out. Like, I could actually possibly... I mean, that's like the way I design my system. I could do it so that you don't see those items flashing in and out, but it would mean a lot of finagling. You know? So, we tell it to store some of these things over here, and then we also tell it that we want those, right? That means it's now in the system that we can make those. So we come back here, we switch to the crafting mode, and then we have to go... So we've done tier 1, now we're doing tier 2. Everything else is accessible. So don't you worry about that. And then we got tier 4. Don't you worry about that. And then this stuff. You know, the way we set up all of this over here, I remember people were telling me, they were saying, X, don't do it like that, use automated crafting from AE2. Because everyone talks like that around here. I remember being told it was a bad idea. I think it's a good idea because, as you've seen, when we get the system to craft stuff, it can be slow. This is just perpetually storing all of it automatically. I really like that. In fact, you could apply that to things like, I don't know, you know, having chests and pistons on hand, because then they used to craft something else, but it's not done that way. But there it is, and I think that's the one system where it definitely is a very smart idea to do it that way, or so it would seem. So now it's we've also got that done for seeds, so now I can... No, I don't want to do that, actually. What I want to do is actually craft it. Except it makes all of those through the different systems. So if I... Yeah, that's a point. That's a point. So I do actually want this. But probably temporarily, like... Once this is set up, I'm not really going to want to use this again, so I might take it out of the system. So we type in seeds now, not seds. God, seeds. Who can remember how many we need? I think it's 80, if I'm not mistaken. A stack and 16. Right, but we don't actually have that many of those yet. Interesting. That makes sense. We need a lot of them. And we're missing 298. Die faster, you lot! Die faster, I say. I wonder if it's worth swapping over the energy upgrade for a speed upgrade. Let's see what happens. If we give it some more juice in that department. Yeah, so I guess we can't actually plant the seeds yet, which is fine. So if we go type that, we're waiting for hundreds of these, right? Now, is it me, or is that not ticked up in a minute? I'm gonna sit here and wait. Becca, thank you for gifting a sub to PokeMouse. Appreciate it as always. And PokeMouse, thank you for the cheers and bits. Be sure to say thanks in chat to Becca, and yeah, thanks to all of you. 34, was it 34? 35. Okay, I've seen it ticked up. That's it, I'm good. So, we're going to come back and finish the Blaze project off later on. Now, we're going to go work on the power thing. This area down here probably needs power as well. This broke before, and I fixed it again. Don't know why I did that. Ikazu says, I hadn't realised how close it was to Christmas, oh dear. I've been counting down the days, man. I don't like doing that, actually. Sometimes I feel like you're almost wishing away time. But I love Christmas, and I think I am very hungry, let's say. For the last month, I've been cutting calories like no one's business. I kind of feel like the fat on my belly is just like, at this point, like ridiculously stubborn. And like it almost feels like I'm hitting a wall. But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy stuffing myself at Christmas. Not excessively, just I will definitely have 1 or 2 very full up meals. Enjoy some treats. Not gonna go ham. My trick this year is portion control. I want to have like a little bit of, you know, everything that's going, but like not go too crazy with it. Then after Christmas, before the new year, I'll do like maybe a little bit more cutting, but then in January I'm going to bulk and I'm going to eat, and work out a lot and see what happens. Just for the month of January. X, I love how you set up your hotkeys for the dark steel armor. I have trouble making mine work. I use the number pad. Not a lot of stuff is hooked up to the number pad, so it's probably a good place to drop some hotkeys, right? Okay then. Oh my god, it's time to bring the vision to life. And it feels weird because if you look at this right now, it don't look very pretty. Like, the lighting is huge is what I've realized. And my brain is starting to tick over. So thank you, brain. We're ready to get going. I am going to bring in... this might not actually be the right way to do it, but... Hang on. Didn't I put an @ there? No, and I'm thinking of the wrong mods, so that's a great start. Okay, here we go. I want to get some things that emit light in here. Yes, I do. Now, that's a steel post, the sort of thing you put a light on top of, right? Lantern. Didn't we discover another lantern recently? I seem to remember discovering... Okay, top of the screen up here, like a lantern thing from some other mod. Hey, that's it, isn't it? Powered lantern. Maybe that was it. Oh, anyway, let's turn this off. I was going to put like something else up here, but now I'm thinking just that. They're not that strong, these ones, are they? If we go over to it, light level, oh no, maybe they are. Like 14. I might not keep them. I'm not really sure they suit, but just adding in a little bit of lighting there is really important. Really important. So, let's check out this steel scaffolding, as we're going to be using a fair bit of it. We're going to need a bunch of that. Let's get a couple hundred more. Also, how about we have that many of those? Very good. Cool. What do I not need from my inventory, by the way? Okay, this thing needs to be equipped. Chuck that in here. Done with the upgrades, although maybe that acceleration one could have been put in. Right, so over here... Oh, I've just realised something. No, this is correct. How did I want to do this? So when okay, this is actually the wrong way around, I believe. kind of want this to work the other way around, right? So when that's on, the farm is on. I got that the wrong way around in my head. I think it's because I was thinking I wasn't going to have it anywhere on me, so I wanted it to be like off by default or something. So all I need to do is come over here and just flip this around. So rather than active with signal, it'd be active without signal. So this thing will remain active now. Looks like we don't need the acceleration upgrade as well. Cool. As it's where'd that come from? That's odd. Oh, I'm picking up the stuff that they drop, right. Is it me or is it not actually keeping up? That's got a whole stack. Wait. Was it set up the right way around and I've just massively confused myself? If so, this thing shouldn't have been running. I don't care. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. Forget it. Oh, maybe... Oh, I'm an idiot. It was... Yeah, I didn't want it to be on while I was running around. So, okay. So after I did all of that, what went wrong in my head is that I thought the farm was running. You remember we were looking at the items in the inventory? That gave me the impression that the farm was running. When actually, it wasn't running. It was just using up the last of the materials. So that greatly confused my poor little noggin. Okay, give X a break. He's talking, he's entertaining. You know? You're having a good time. Give him a break. God. It's been a long day. Do you know what I've been doing today? Stuff. This thing, that thing, secrets. What? All sorts going on. Hello? Oh, it's a different type. Well, does that mean I need stairs of a different type as well? So that's steel scaffolding. Steel scaffolding stair. Oh, they're all sort of called the same thing? Yeah, no, that's a different type of stair than that one. So I don't have that recipe though. I guess maybe I did this. Right, great. Oh, I don't know. Chuck those in there. These have got to be converted to the second type, I think. Did I just... Does that mean I probably just made more of the wrong... Probably just made more of the wrong type. Nope, I don't want those going there. There we go. We're going to get there, peeps. We're going to get going. Trust me. Trust me. We'll eventually get going. Okay? It looks like my brain needs a little warm-up from all the kerfuffle. And let's, on time to time, check up 153, so we need double amount of that. Yeah, basically I've been working on stuff. Okay, that's all I can say. I was working on top secret stuff today. It took me a fair bit of time, but I got there in the end. So from here, how wide is this walkway? 3. I mean, I gotta break all symmetry. Immediately I'm like, oh, I'll put it in the middle. No, let's go over here and deliberately misalign it from this area. I think I'll keep it at 3 though. I also want to bring in some height to this place. Ooh, okay, now my brain is starting to get with it a little bit. So, what if... That's possibly a bit too high. Let's build it. So what if... Eventually we'll add railings to all of this, which I think is really important. Oh look, I need more of these stairs. I thought I made plenty, but no. Give me that many, thank you. 36, that'll do. Right. So we had 1, 2, 3 there. If I bring it out there, it's sort of... Yeah, we'll go 1 higher. So now, obviously, we're going to be quite high up in the area to build our next platform. I like the idea of this one actually sort of overhanging this a little bit, maybe. That kind of works for me. It's going to be a very big platform, though. This is going to have a lot of stuff up here. I should really be using my builder's one, shouldn't I? Let's go grab that, and then let's make more scaffolding. Yeah, we'll have... what, is that one different? Oh, I put in the different types, I think. Or have I? Covered ladder. Oh, okay, that's the ladder block. Yep, so convert those into this type, and then we can build with this. Right, and then like that side, 2 blocks out, do that, and then... Very big platform for us to work with, right? Let's bring the moody lighting back in. Definitely going to need some structure. At this spot, right? And there'll be more of this going on. Believe me, there'll be more of this. To hold it all up and stuff. Which we don't actually have on that one there. For now, I'm not going to go too deep into it. I'm just going to put in some over here and over there. Your Mikester is here with a raid. Thank you so much for the raid, my dude. Welcome all the raiders. We are playing modded Minecraft, obviously. Ugh. Oh, I've got 3 of these lanterns, have I? And some of the things I'm placing are temporary because we're just playing around with lighting a little bit. Not sure entirely how I'm going to light everything up in here. But after some tedious... Oh, it'll just take 5 minutes projects. We're now cracking on with some of the top stuff for today. Alright, so the next thing I need to establish is that we're going to have a wall. I was kind of tempted to do nickel sheet metal. Here's the thing. If I type in ingot and we go look at nickel, it's 232k. That is exceedingly good. So if I sort by number of items, it's in the top row. So better candidates might be steel, which we can auto-craft out of iron. Lead is a strong shout. Lead, tin, and copper are basically my best choices. So now we're going to type in sheet. And we should see lead and tin in here. Yeah, we've already made some lead. I think I'm going to go with lead. Although, the room is very dark, so a lighter material might brighten it up a bit. Iron is too bright. I thought there were more sheet metals than what I'm seeing right here. There is about... Oh, no, maybe it is. So, aluminium, lead, tin was one of the other ones, right? I don't think tin is on there. So, steel or aluminium is really our choice. Lead... Hang on, I've lost track of my own thoughts again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9. Yeah, it's probably about 9. Steel or lead are the options. Now, where have we used these already? That's steel. I like that. Did we use lead up here? Lead sheet metal. Bit darker. I really think steel's probably going to win this one. That'll mix nicer with Ender IO. Ow. So we're going to see this texture like often near to that. I feel like the contrast might be more important there. Not entirely sure actually which one I prefer. That one blends in and is probably not going to pop out too much. And this one's a little light. And maybe we need some contrast from this one. I think I'm going to go with lead. I think I'm just going to go with lead. There is also... nickel, as I pointed out, having less of that, although we're talking about having like very high amounts of this stuff. So now that one in the darkness, maybe I will go with nickel. We've got to think about where we're going to see it. Like it's going to be in the dark, so most of the time like it's not going to have as much light on it. So when I put all these in the dark area, kind of want... I think I'm going to go with nickel after all of that. Because it's the darkness that really makes it make sense. Yeah, okay. Okay, because we're not going to put lights near the walls at the back. So, walls at the back. And I don't like leaving blocks like this. It's completely pointless. Like, but I don't like building on top of like, you know, a block that's not seen. Why am I... I'm going to put them back. It's modded Minecraft. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We got noises in the air. We got a little Vifa here for 3 months and Curls of Dooms gifting a sub to Sophialative 9004, thank you so much for that gifted sub. Probably butchered the name. Be sure to say thanks to Curls in chat. And Curls, thanks for gifting the sub. Appreciate it. Wow, actually done a great job with the decor of this room. It's very impressive, says boy Kajai. Oh, thank you, my dude. It's about to get even more impressive. So, right, if we're going to have nickel sheet things, right, we've got to make a lot of plates. I'm not even joking. 5,000. It's going to take a lot of time to make all of that. As you can see, we've only got 200 to begin with, and it will literally trickle in. See? Trickle. Got to wait for another 4. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem for us. Anyway, this is basically the perimeter of the area. And as I said, we're going to need a lot of it, right? Oh yeah, there's that as well. Like, these things come in further back. I've got to admit, the lights are going to be... Oh no, I think I'm changing my mind again. If I'm changing my mind again, cancel. God, it is tricky, this game. I forgot about that. We got to bring it out by 2 more blocks. But look how... Like, if I can move this thing, which really I don't want to do, right? That's going to be an absolute pain to move. This is building. Welcome to building. You will forever be going... If you're going back and forth on decisions when you're building, you're doing something right. That's what I say. Cool. Yeah, we're not going to go with nickel. We're going to go with steel. That's what we're going to go with now. So, steel, 5,000. No jokes. Let's get on it. How much of that stuff did it make? Only 300 anyway. Right, so lead goes in and steel comes out, and we do not have a lot of steel, so might take a bit of time to get this together. Yeah, you see, one of the things I kind of don't want to do is have like an overhang up here, but maybe we will have to, or just make a concession for this bit. It's kind of hard to suss out. That's another point. It then comes a little bit back this way up here. So I guess you could say that the height of what I've got planned for the top of this room's probably going to get pretty close to it, so those are going to have to get taller. Okay then, how are we going to finagle this? So we've got the hemp thing on the floor. I don't like the idea of just going from that to that, but it's probably not the worst thing ever. Or maybe we could make a meal of it and flick back and forth. Or maybe embrace a little bit more of this first. Not entirely sure which way to go. Yeah, maybe we try and embrace it. So let's say we leave those bits to the left. I'll have to tidy up that cobble. Let's say we leave that. That means we can bring this stuff all the way up to like this height, at least. Then from down below, you're probably going to want to see that brownstone or something in that little spot. But clearly, like, this area has to be kind of roofed off. So let's go ahead and... Do I want that as a ceiling texture as well, is another question. I think I do. Oops. So if we have that over here, it's not going to be everywhere, basically. And, you know, maybe I can be a little bit more generous with how much space we give us. I feel like I was going to build a lot of this to begin with, and now I'm not so sure how much of it I'll build. But I guess it's the front that's causing me the issues. Right, so this can be a part of the, like, extension for now. And then when we get to around here, something's going to have to change. I don't know. Build it across like that, right? So now... And you know what? These might end up being good in the long run. Just bringing more shape and stuff into here. Yeah, I think it'll be good in the long run. Right, so we're now officially out of the material that I need tons of. So what do we do about that? Maybe I could set up some temporary machines to help us get the plates, right? Which are furnaces of the redstone variety. So let's say I decide to set up 3 of these. 3 more even. Then we go to the kits. That's not it. It's like, how quickly can we do this kind of thing? So let's get like almost a stack of those as well. Cool, they're coming in quick from all our stashed materials. And then a bunch of those. Cool. So if I throw these down just over here super quick. Lord Cryptid, thank you ever so much for 8 months of support, my dude. Greatly appreciated. We've also got Giraffe Boy here with a Prime. Thank you, Giraffe Boy. I just realised it is not furnaces. So, well done, brain. Wrong machine. Wrong machine. Hey, we got Blackjack in chat, is that? Hi, yo, what did I miss? Some sort of like semi-rabbit hole. Oh, look, we've discovered problems in our base things, and also some, loads of lag, but now we figured out what caused the lag. It was auto-crafting that was causing the lag. Bit disappointing that, actually. So I had a exporter requesting ingots to be made by my Ender IO machines, and all of that was causing a lot of TPS lag, which is now resolved. By the way, zombie checkup, right? We need about 300, so we're close to going and doing that. Let's get this thing underway a little bit more first. We've still got plenty of time, that's terrific. So, the thing that I needed was actually the compactor, right? So I'm going to go make 4 of these. Thank you very much. Lay them out, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll put the kits on them. So it's grey, then I think the yellow one, the Signium one, and then finally that one. Cool, let's get a shoop-de-whoop. Points, right? A point puts energy in. Then we want capacitor banks. This is all about how quick can we do this, really. Yeah, any of these will do. Although I would like, yeah, actual capacitor banks. Just slap these down back here, put a point in. Select machine power. Cool. They're all getting charged, right? That's wonderful, isn't it? And then, how about a chest? Didn't really think about the output here, but whatever. I think it can all be done with conduits, right? So if I just slap that there. Oh, there's a thing that lets us configure these. So isn't it red print? Yeah. So if I configure one, let's say we enable auto. Actually, I don't think I need to auto either of those. Right, if I do that, is it shift click to clear, right? And then, so now they're all the same. Wonderful. If I pull out a whole bunch of steel here. I might need a filter. That's the one thing I might need. I might need a filter. You know, I just had a thought, right? We use those interfaces. What if you could, rather than send it into the machine, you just send it into a chest? So you have a bunch of ME interfaces around a chest to send in all the requests for the type of the machine, and then it, through an array, goes and does the thing. If you put round robin on that array, your machines would be able to handle a lot of bandwidth. That sounds like an experiment worth doing right there. I'm not sure if this filter is necessary or not, but what I'm going to do is extract the steel on the filter, right? I think I'll probably just use different channels as well. So like insert on all of these, and then extract maybe, because I've got a weird feeling stuff might go in the wrong place or something. And then just put brown over here, right? And then do that, and then it should, yep, starts to get going on all the machines. Right. Then they turn up back over here. And if I throw them into my system, we'll get more sheet metal. What I could do is actually put them into a crafter, right? Now what type of crafter would make this nice and simple? Probably none. So we'll go with the one we're used to, right? If I put this over here, so rather than inserting there, we'll insert here on brown. This is all temporary, by the way. That stuff goes into here. Yeah, we'll clear that. We'll get rid of that. We're going for this. Apply, and it's making it. Wow. And then I guess I want to extract on the blue channel, insert on the blue. Oh, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, that is. Yo, I need speed upgrades, we've got so much. Right, speed, and then steel. Oh, that was a wonderful little project right there, wasn't it? You love to see it. Okay. So I can just woof a load of that back in. I am not sure. Are these running? Right, they are actually... Ooh. This thing can't provide enough power for all the machines. Or just one of them? Why is that one the unlucky one? Is it because it's got an old configuration? It's got something there, hasn't it? Wait, what side am I looking at? I don't know if I've fixed it. I think I fixed it. Might just need an extra capacitor bank to up its bandwidth is a possibility. We got another one? Yep, capacitor bank. Now it can do 5,000 more. I'm not sure if that helped or not, really. Again, the icon, look, it's weird. Like, output help? Yeah, output helps. There you go. So yeah, it's not terribly fast. I think the one place I might want to upgrade is here. And that's about it, really, just to move those over into this spot. But hey, there it is. Right, that's going. That is going. Let's shimmy things back into here. Don't need the Zag right now, do we? Need the building rod though, and we need the sheet metal. Of course we do. We'll also have some sheet metal in here. Nice. Now we're getting going. Now we're getting going, peeps. Okay. I really want to get to what we're doing today. Let me tell you that. Now, as we go around the corner here, the structure is not going to get in the way anymore. So we get to... if we impose the height on us here... I guess if this were over by 1 block more at this point, so if I move it like that, yeah, we don't technically need all of this right here. Cool. Let's use a little bit of that. Give you a sense of where we're going. That being said, I'm going to remove that. So I kind of need to just work on this more before we know entirely how this works, but there's some of it so far. Now we'll bring it across this way as far as we want, which is going to be quite far, maybe even further than that, because we're going to use a lot of this space up here, right? And we're going to use the darkness to kind of hide some of that repetitive textureness that's going on, and we're going to start to build like a big array of stuff that's going on. Cool. Very nice. Yeah, that cable might need some rearrangement as well. Put a bit more of this in place. I feel like definitely want to see at least a couple more of these. So 1, 2, 3, 5 maybe between for now. We should also look at some blocks that could act as like little bridge supports between them. I don't know, details, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? Yep. Cool, so we've got that going up to there. We'll be walking up here, although you know me, I'm going to be flying all over the place, aren't I? It's like a spooky structure, says Bait Antonil. Spooky is not quite the vibe I'm going for. I think as it gets more lit up with time, that'll go away somewhat. And just looking at the front here, I like the vibe. It does need... I need some of that hemp stuff and then some of the brown stuff. There we go, we've got plenty more of that. Should probably ooh, what did I do? Pressed the wrong button. Should probably auto-craft a couple of those as well, because that's going to make up most of the floor, right? And then over here we've probably got some brownstone tucked away, very good. So just to, you know, hide those gaps. Then for the hemp, we obviously need it right here. Yeah, I don't really want to see any of that sort of stuff. We need the supports over here as well, I'm noticing. That's a cake! That's not a support! Yeah. We had a noise in the ear 7 minutes ago. I'm getting totally engrossed in the building. Please forgive me. I'm only a mortal. I'm only a derp. Yeah. Becca, thank you for gifting a sub to Green Death 13. Appreciate it ever so much. Hope you're enjoying the stream, and thank you, Becca, for gifting the sub. Yeah, definitely going to need a few more of those in places. I think I should try and do them a little bit more, like, look and feel than counting stuff out too much. I think that could be wise. Let's get some more of it. There we go, over in this spot and then over in this one. Cool, so what I want to do is have a ginormous capacitor bank over the back here, and then have like power terminals that come out of it. And what I'm realizing is that proportions are kind of important here. They're kind of super duper important. I feel like this would be at least 2 blocks more in this direction. Yep. And then we want to match up. Okay, I'm going to need some night vision here. Going to match up some supports again. This is going to come all the way down for each of these legs. And actually, it's maybe under here that I want to introduce something, right? So I'm kind of realizing we probably want to use multiple sheet materials, actually. So I'm going to go back to the nickel and ask it to make, that might be a bit excessive, more of those, basically. The reason it makes a bunch quickly in the beginning is because we have like some stashed in the system. So it can be on demand. Yeah, so I kind of want to add like a bit of a height barrier here so that my capacitor bank doesn't have to be ridiculously big. Although it will be ridiculously big, as you're going to see. So the place that this should start and end is probably around there. Right, how many blocks over was that? Except I'm not going to place it at that level. Yeah, so this thing's going to be like a big old block of whatever that the thing's going to sit on. Okay, and then that would make... I think we need one more, and then this comes across. I've been thinking about this a lot, let me tell you. Okay, it's kind of crazy to actually be building it. So little things like the hemp crate missing at the front there, don't worry about that. That actually, you know, adds some like much needed shape, I feel like, under here. That's good. That's good. So then somewhere around here, we're going to have this capacitor system, and I'm going to take a moment to think about it, that's for sure. Okay. Suntanned Cow 641, thank you ever so much for resubscribing. Hope you're enjoying the stream, peeps. There's 740 you tuned in. Be sure to hit that follow button here on Twitch. Going to make a couple of changes here. I'm going to switch to standing. I'm going to tell you about the schedule. So tomorrow I am going to stream first thing in the morning after I've worked out. So we get up, work out, then stream after I've eaten. That is the plan, at least. And then it will be Thursday, which is Christmas. No, Thursday isn't Christmas Eve, is it? So Thursday, I will stream also in the morning, but maybe a little later. So we got 2 morning streams, and then it will be Friday, which is Christmas Eve here in the UK. Then that's when I'm going to stream like first thing in the morning, and then I'm off. So I have 3 more streams in front of me, right? Thursday is Christmas Eve, lol. Nah, here in the UK, I'm pretty sure it's Friday. The 24th is Christmas Eve. Here. Pretty darn sure. Let me check my calendar. So, Christmas Day is the 25th, so Friday the 24th is Christmas Eve. Yeah. Christmas... Oh! Wait, no, Christmas Eve. As in the eve to Christmas. Oh, it's confusing, isn't it? Christmas Day is the 25th. Saturday. Friday the 24th is Christmas Eve. Well, we call it Christmas Eve here in the UK. Alright, stop trolling. It's always called Christmas Eve the day before Christmas. Even though the day of Christmas has an evening, we call Christmas Eve the day before. Y'all are just trying to troll me. Anyway, I'm trying to tell you I'm streaming more. God. Right, now I'm in standing mode. I'm going to nip to the loo quickly and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Hey, we had a noise in the air. Savo Darkran, thank you ever so much for your prime, dude. Greatly appreciated. Is Eve a Pokemon? Says OC. Everything's a Pokemon. Derpamon, I choose you, whether I actually choose you or not. Okay, yeah, so I've had a little bit of time to think about it. What we need to do is... Maybe I could use this. Right, so I have a problem. When I open this, I have tons of capacitor banks, right? So I kind of want to get these out of here. I tell you what, let me also temporarily stash my steel. Okay, you don't want to go in. You want to be awkward. Right, if I put these. Okay, here's the problem. Let's go back to capacitor bank. If I want to make the next level up capacitor bank, it doesn't actually show me the recipe. Yeah, it crafts them here. Right, so I should probably use the side of the screen for a second to figure this out. Or maybe I could just skip this step. I think I might just do this off camera, actually. Because this is... Yeah, probably going to take me a minute. Let's just crack on. So, I think what I'm going to do is use vibrant capacitor banks and the regular ones. Let's, actually, let's go back to type in capacitor, because I can click on them here. So, that's 5,000, so we're like times 5ing it. It's probably going to be very worth... Oh, wait! Ah, no, I can make that. Okay, cool. Right, let's go ahead. Oh, that's interesting. You got a choice of ways. Kind of seems to me like this way is probably the smarter way. I think my system is set up to not use the others. Or maybe it is. Yeah, look. Ah, maybe I should change the way that works then. Let's go find these recipes and see what's going on. Wrong terminal. So, it looks like they're here. basic, and the other ones. And I'm pretty sure, let's type that in again. Pretty sure that I only put one of each in. Cool. So the type that we picked, and we've got a noise in the ear. Let me come back to that in a second, my dude. I just want to double check things. So, sorry, what one are we looking at? We're looking at the medium one, right? That's the base level. That's the one we don't want to change. We want to change that one, and maybe this one as well, actually. So, oops. Again, up here, capacitor bank. So you've got multiple recipes, right? I'm thinking, you know, do I want to use my energetic and vibrant alloys or steel ingots is essentially it. So, steel ingot, we got 98k. The alloys, we have 66k and 57. The only problem is if I use it for both... Yeah, I think I'm going to use it for both because we're probably not going to tear through that much of it. So for our vibrant ones... In fact, for both of them, we're going to switch them over, basically. Right, so let's get one in. We've got that one. We're making the capacitor bank. So the recipe we actually want is... that one there. And then we're going to do the vibrant one. And I think that works out better. Although, you know where they come from? They just come from... I think you use the same amount. Because these octadaic capacitors... Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. I think they use the exact same amount after all of that. God, sorry if that noise was a bit startling. It was a bit loud, wasn't it? God, overthinking things, and I got thousands of items. So let's just make 100 of those. Let's just chew through. Oh, we should have looked. Cancel. No. Oh God. Wait, some of those jobs are important. What have I done? What have I done? We need 1,000 of those. It was probably making all the steel ones before it, which is why there's not any there. And that many of them. Yep, and then the vibrant. Oh God, I'm such a derp, cancelling my own things. How many resources does it use? 632. 2,000. Ah, oh, barely diverted it. Hang on, it's not using any of the steel. Why? That makes no sense. No, I'm looking in the wrong place. This makes no sense. Unless they're in there twice? Or I didn't change them? Now, chat is insisting that there is a derp here. Let's double check we haven't got them in twice. Right, we haven't got them in twice. Chat is insisting that a derp has occurred. Okay, that's not a derp. Oh, that's a derp. God, I didn't change either of them. Ow! I don't think I pressed that button. I just took them out, right? Oh, man. Okay. Let's really confirm this is actually a derp, chat. Don't get too excited. We need some confirmations first. God, this is what you tune in for, isn't it? You've been sitting around the whole time. He's going down a rabbit hole. Oh, is it going to happen? No. Oh, he's made it out of that rabbit hole. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, no. He's thinking of changes. Like, is he going to... Oh, he's done it. He's done a derp. Oh, I'm so happy now. God, do you feel fulfilled? Bunch of derp fiends. Right, there you go. 400 electric steel. Less of the others. So by switching to that, we kind of distribute the use of them. But wait a minute. No. That is correct. Why does it use so many of those? I don't know. I don't care anymore. I've given up on this. Okay. Where's the dirt button? It's not here. There it is. Bam. Derp. You got one. You got another one because there are 2 capacitors. Okay. Happy? Gah. Gah. You lot wind me up. And I got a donation I didn't read. God, I feel so ungrateful now. Dang it. Ooh, it's still struggling with a few of those. Dang, I guess it really had to chew through some crafting. Cool, we'll take it. We've got 100 vibrant capacitors. That's an essential part of what we're doing here. So, Temp1029 is here with a donation saying you usually have good music, But I'm loving this really chill stuff. Perfect mellow background music. Do you have a playlist with stuff like this that is somewhere out there? I don't actually. Temp, all I can tell you is that the artist that we listen to is written on the screen on every stream, and that you know, you can look them up and find their music online if you want to go listen to it. That's it really. There is a part of my website, but I can't remember if it has a proper link or not, that tells you like what's on the stream kind of thing. But thank you so much for the donation, my dude. Glad to hear you're liking the music. That's awesome. And yeah, thank you. So I have now got to do some design work here. It's rather important because it needs to cover several grounds: aesthetics, functionality, all these things. We need... Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the Flux capacitor thing is like 800,000, which is a number I don't think I'm realistically going to actually get near. If I do, I could maybe change the size of one of these. I could also double that, so it stores 400,000. Yeah, because that, right, you're going to walk up and you're going to see strips of these things, and they're going to be displaying information. But I want to have quite a few of these in the base. So we have the in-out, like that. So you walk up and see this. And then maybe at the top, one of those. So yeah, kind of liking the idea of it maybe being a bit wider now. And maybe what I could do is not think about it being kind of symmetrical, but just built to be expanded in that direction. I don't know. So... we could also go for like a 2 wide thing, and then maybe put a gap of 2 between each one or something. So this thing would then... it would have, you know, obviously more like that. The display... I wonder what happens when we go for this. That might be a cooler display. I gotta say though, I think I'm gunning more on this. I like the idea of seeing the power meter like that. How do you get it set up so you don't have those little red dots? I think that's better. Also, I can put another screen here if I really wanted to. I think that might be the better way to do it. And you know what? I was going to put the Flux plug, right, like up here, but actually I want to put it there so I can easily click and access, so that's cool. And then if there's room for like a lever or something, maybe we can figure out where that goes down here. AOC says that's the max size you can go. What's the max size? This, because you can go bigger than that. Pretty sure you can go bigger than that. We've already built one that's bigger than that. Half an hour of stream left. We've got to confuse him, so we'll derp again. Quick chat. How do you know there's half an hour left? Like, who said that? God. I haven't got anything else to do today. Lenus B, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream and having a good time hanging out with us. Right, so I was going to have this 1 block apart for each one, but I actually think 2 is a little nicer to look at. And we're going to have, basically, these little towers. This is only part of what's going on, by the way. Only part of it. There's more coming. The reason that they have to be this tall, like this, and that will make it so they can be modified, is because of that capacity, 200,000, which really only the thing going to the void actually uses that much. But I like the idea of just our whole base being like really robust and having, you know, crazy numbers to do stuff with. All right, long stream until 10:05, says Becca. Yeah, long stream. Long stream it is. Yeah, so we walk up and we see rows of these. We'll have to put in lights in carefully chosen places to make it look super cool. And then behind it is where we're going to have like a mega capacitor bank, okay? And it's not going to be built out of the vibrant ones though. I think it would be a bit excessive. I could even build it out of the basic ones. It's going to be humongous, right? That is a good point. So we could probably calculate with a little bit of measuring tape and a little bit of math. You know, we could probably calculate a few things here. So I got an important question for chat as well. Hopefully Blackjack's there, because I'm going to need your help on this one. So, oh, why'd you do that? Dang it. Let's try again. So I'm holding shift click from the... That's not how you... maybe it's because I wrap around the block. Which is kind of annoying. 8. Couldn't I count... I could just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, it's 8 anyway. So 8 by... For now, 25. What is that? Let's see if I can do that just off the top of my head. 8 times 25. Yeah, carry the oh, it's 200. Of course it is. actually, if I'd have tried, that would have been quite easy. If I'd have just thought a little bit. So I need 200 to make a wall behind this thing. It's actually going to be taller than that. So let's say 250. I mean, we're looking at maybe 300, and it gets bigger in that direction. So that's a lot of capacitor banks, right? If I go with the basic level of capacitor bank, that'll translate to 300,000, and it'd be 5 times as much at the next level. Now the other thing that I need Blackjack's help with, who I don't think's here today, is these solar panels. I'm not sure if they actually connect or not up here, because we're going to move this array so it's over there. Yeah, so I think we're definitely going to have to do this with the capacitor bank, not the basic one. That doesn't make sense. And I need at least 200 of them, so I might as well get started on that, I guess. So, no, not basic, just capacitor. Capacitor bank. Need at least 200. I don't sound so enthusiastic, do I? Carls of Doom said, what, did he just say Blackjack is not here today? I keep looking over at chat and I don't see them here, so I don't think they are. Artemis Bayou says the solar panels do connect. Oh, there you are, Blackjack. So the solar panels connect, but there's a limited throughput. You can have the power of 8 flowing through 1. Oh, that's interesting. So what I wanted to ask is, rather than having a weird L-shaped capacitor bank where we build an aesthetic front and then we have it go across like this for all the solar panels, I wanted to know if I could do that slightly different, because they kind of look like they connect, right? Oh, what's happening here? That's ticking down. Oh, efficiency is 0. It's night time. I got night vision on. That's why I'm so confused. God. Right. So yeah. So how would I connect that up? Could I have like, let's say we take the size of this area and multiply it by 8, and they just go that direction 8 times over. Will they all connect and then feed that amount into these capacitor banks? I guess is what I'm asking. Doesn't give you a hint as to how much it can transfer through. Also, is this thing upgradable? That's weird. That's glorious. Blackjack was helping and writing, I think he's not here today. No, I was literally looking at chat, like, and not seeing anything at all after saying Blackjack's name several times. I mean, if you did something like tag me, I probably wouldn't see it, because like tags and Nightbot and a few other things are blocked out of chat. 256 solar panels times 5 upgrade slots. There are upgrade slots. Dang, I don't think I'd do that because it'd be so grindy to put them all in. But like, that's interesting. Anyways, I am thinking that it sounds like we'll probably be alright, and maybe I'm just overthinking it. But here's what we do next. We're going to have to try and like move the system over from one place to the other slowly. So we take those capacitor banks that I just asked for in their hundreds, right? And I guess we start... See, how many blocks do I want to leave between the thing? I think I only need 2, really. So I'm going to go with 2 for this. Yeah, we'll go with 2. That means I could take back some of this stuff if I really wanted to. Oh, maybe I should, like, actually build it up a little bit first. Two feels good. Be nice if they were slightly different colours as well for the different type. So look at how much power storage we just built, 900. And we're not even done. And we're out? Are we out? I think we're out. They're vibrant, yeah. Make us some more, please. See ya, Rafi, is what everyone in chat's saying. Thanks for coming by. Mods, he is not seeing the derp command by Nightbot. I say it will be Tadsuma. Yeah, I can't see anything Nightbot says. Like I said, my chat is set up to filter out certain sorts of messages so that there's less coming through all at once, is the idea. Yeah, so I might, depending on where this starts and end, like trim the edge of that off a little bit. I'm not sure. Let's see. We've got our vibrance here. So gap of 2. I think I might just make that the edge, right? So it doesn't go any further than that. So we come over here and we look at them all, and then I'm going to take one off the edge here. As this thing will basically go back. This is actually gonna this is gonna represent like the wall as well. So let's go 3 blocks. Just slightly unkind to that cable. That cable's gonna need a move. Again, I could use this here, couldn't I? Bring it up to that height, and then I strip out a bit of this. Going to need some more of these sheet materials next. So we've got the nickel, and then we've got the steel, which is an extraordinary amount. Yeah, I'm going to leave that cable there for now. I can rearrange that another time, as that's going to be the back of the capacitor bank, right? I'm sort of deliberately leaving it hollow for now. You'll see why. This stuff can come up here. And then it needs to go around there. Uh-huh. And I guess that comes over to this space. Dang. Lights are going to be a big deal in this place. They are going to basically make or break it. I kind of like the idea of hiding some underneath, perhaps. So let's grab some of these. Maybe like each one of these has a light source. Although I feel like I'm sort of spreading it out a little too even now, but we'll see. Next one would be there, I guess. Yeah, just a little too bright, but maybe as there's more light in other places, it will work itself out. So, oh, that was actually the right item. So, for example, with one there, and that doesn't look so gloomy, does it? And then, you know, maybe there's room for a bit more lighting on that. And what do you think, peeps? You know, it's a slow process, this, but I want to know if it's going in the right direction or not. I've also realised that these platforms, they're all like 1 thick so far, and that can be remedied really well with... let's just type scaffold. It's not on there. It's called an arm. Yeah, that confused me the other day. Just kind of occurred to me to put some of these in, but actually, maybe like this. That's probably going to go a long way to make it look a bit more structural in places. That'll definitely do a trick. That's for sure. So yeah, something to think on there. We got the Warfish here for 32 months, saying, hello, Xisuma, how's your day? Are you also excited for Christmas, and what's one of your favourite traditions? Yeah, I'm excited for Christmas. As for tradition, I've never really been like a big fan of traditions. But like one thing that our family does that I don't think is very common is that we have a table present. So after everyone's like when we have Christmas dinner on Christmas Day, we also have like one small present on the table, and everyone sits around and like opens one more present. And I don't know if other families do that. It's just something we do. So I guess you could call that a little tradition that's unique. As for the, I mean, I guess maybe just having the big meal is like the nice tradition. Being with family, opening presents, all that normal stuff. I mean, it's all tradition, right? But does anyone else do that? The table present? We do that too, after dinner presents. No, we open them before we eat, right? Everyone sits down, opens your present, and then you have your meal. Interesting. We do. They're sort of in special crackers. All right. It's not like generic presents out of a cracker. It's like, you know, someone. Who buys them? I don't actually know. But someone takes care of it. That's for sure. Right. So this thing needs to have a roof. I think that's important. For now, what I might do is leave the roof of the room like this and leave that open, as you're not really going to see it, I think. And the lighting is kind of not illuminating this roof just yet. Say goodbye to all my sheet metal. Right, so we do that. One thing I don't want to do is put lights on that ceiling. A little bit of light gets up there, just a little bit, as you can see. We really need some like semi-luminous blocks with lower light levels in this game. If I leave this open though, I could actually do that myself a little bit. So let's say just for testing purposes or something, let's line it up with those. Let's come down. Come down to about here. And then like every second block, something like that. See what happens here. So I kind of like that. That works for me, I think. We're not really going to go up there and look and investigate. So it does actually... Is it me, or does the light actually go through the capacitor bank as opposed... It goes through it. It's transparent. That's really annoying. Wait, am I going mad, or is it literally coming through? I guess one way to test is with a capacitor bank, right? So maybe it's more of a lighting bug thing. I don't know how I feel about that now. By the way, Becca's gifted a sub to Gendo Acario1. Thank you for gifting the sub, Becca. Gendo, be sure to say thanks in the chat. We always appreciate the gifted subs. Very kind of you to do so. Yeah, look at that. I feel like maybe we break up the tradition here and give ourselves like a gap where we can look at a giant screen or something. I feel like that would be way bigger. Can I do shift? Oh dear lord. Bit of an overreaction. At first I thought I might have broken something critical then. Oh, I tell you what, you can add those little X's as well. So, like, if I come along and just go free clicks. I don't know if this will really add a lot in the long run, but it just helps break up the texture. I don't know, maybe. So yeah, you can see that the like master storage of power over here. Maybe have a big old one of those right next door. Yeah, something like that could go down over there. Then each of these are going to have their own little... I swear I've not seen it do that left and right thing before. That's weird. Yeah. I kind of want to have the meters in, but they don't look right on the side. Yeah, that's not doing the left and right thing like we saw a second ago. Anyway, be like that, maybe. Get rid of this. Yeah, that's now got the left and right thing. Weird. And wait, and then I couldn't do it again? Odd. Yeah, so there you go. We walk up here and we see this. It is a little bit on the bright side, but it's all got to be managed. So now we got to get... Ah, this is where I need Blackjack and the Infinite Wisdom. So we were going to make a cable that could transfer a lot of power. The energy conduit at the top tier is 20,000. And we kind of want to be able to match 200,000. It got the arrows because the gorge was already there, so it cycled through the modes with the gorge on. Oh, okay. Cryo stabilized flux duct. Should have remembered that. God, that's not difficult to remember, is it? The old cryo stabilized. I've done a lot of cryo stabilizing in my days, peeps. Okay, so we had those things over there. We're probably ready to go do that now, by the way. And then this will transfer power from... We'll probably put it on display. It'll probably look fancy. It will transfer it from one to the other. Okay. The other thing that we need now, and I don't know if you're going to like this bit or not. Well, it probably doesn't matter too much, but... What type was this again? Regular capacitor bank. And I think I've run out of... No, we've got a few more. So then, back here, out of sight, I think we would be perfectly fine to have a little connection like that, right? And out of sight back here is where we start to build out our solar panel array, right? And because it creates this giant cube, I think I'm not going to go too excessive. But we're going to have access to the sky out here, which I just realised might be really bad for our lighting thing that we got going on. That is something to consider. Definitely something to consider. Right, so from here all the way up to the surface, we're going to have this capacitor thing going. I think I've explained it. You understand, don't you, chat? You understand. You understand my derpy language and way of talking. I think it was trying to mimic superconductors which need to be kept cold. Oh, right, like the inspiration for what it is. Yeah, a lot of these tech mods have inspiration in real-world mechanics and engineering and stuff. Quite like it when they do that. Let's make this thing 4 to begin with, right? And here's a little thing I learned today when I was using my destruction gadget. Do you see how neat and clean this area is? It's easier if you operate from one corner. So let's say I take the size of this, which is 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're currently 4 by 7. We'll go for 4 by 8 to start with. So if I tell it left 4, down 8, like it's going to give us the correct size. Now we've got to go all the way to the top of the world with this. And we're going to have that classic lava problem again. We're not there yet. Right, and now we'll be getting pretty close. I think I'll drop it down 8 blocks. That will be 40 out of 256. 48. Maybe just down to 3. It's getting close. I'll tell you what, we can use particle effects here to our advantage. There's the particle effects. And now I need some cobble. Some cobble. Because we don't want that... oh, and I'll tell you what else we need. Slabs. Look how far away we are, right, from all the storage and stuff. And this thing's still working, yeah? In some other areas, it's like, nope. Not going to cooperate. Is it infinite lava time again? I don't know what infinite lava time is. Oh, do you want to know what's really annoying about that? I didn't set it to do more than one. Don't you even. Oh, if you're even thinking about it. Oh, you're gonna make me angry. You're gonna make me angry, peeps. You're gonna make me angry. No! Oh, I've got to press it again. Oh, I'm such a terrible derp. Do it, says Lucaro. Do it! Yeesh. Right, this time, why is it not highlighting all the blocks? That's concerning. That time it was okay. Let's get rid of that F3. Right, I've had another idea as well, actually, on a quicker way to get rid of the lava, right? I just repeat what I've already done. It'll destroy it, although it's a bit of a ways down and up again, but we'll take it. So, what we're going to do is actually migrate all of our solar panels over to this side, right? It gets very addictive, this dopamine, says Becca. I know, right? God. Well, I know for all of you. Hey, I was holding down shift. No, I wasn't. I was holding control. Dang it. Okay, whatever. Right, so now we can put solar panels there and they'll give us power. They also bring rain into the base, which I'm not terribly fond of. So, the question is, do we make new solar panels or rip out some of the old ones? I'm going to borrow some of the old ones, basically, is my idea. And maybe even upgrade them. Oh, we're already up here. So let's type in solar panel, because we are at a particular type. We're at type number 6. Why do I feel like we're not going to be able to make this? Oh, we can. Ah, there you go. Dragon's Breath. So, Dragon's Breath farm is required in order to take this to the next level. Sadly. So, let's carve out a little corner. I think I'm taking more than I need, but we have a stupid amount over here. Cool. We're going to borrow these and put them on this one over here. And slowly we can migrate our systems with this way of doing it, right? So the one thing that we might do here is extend the solar panels in this direction and the stuff above, but not the capacitor bank with it, just because it's already pretty ginormous. Ginormi, maybe. Oh, look at that. That's great, isn't it? That's just wonderful. Oh yeah, they can already go over the edge a little bit further. Did I actually pick up... Are they like... Did I actually pick up all of them? I don't know. I do not know. They go over one further than that. Uh-huh. I'm going to go put those back. Anyway, what do you think of all of that, what you've seen today, peeps? Do you like the project idea, moving it over to a new location? I think it's a great idea. And what happens when I place one of these that's like different then? It doesn't give me the next one, that's great. Would have been nice to have, you know, jumped straight into doing that straight away, but I'm getting back in the groove of modded. If I were to play another pack after this, you take all the things that you learn and you know, you finagle them. So, mob chambers, we've got one that's running. I'm going to take that power away. It's going to be one of the first things that goes over to this new area because it uses so little. I'm also going to turn that thing off. We've got to get all of our blaze stuff going, right? Got to get all of that together. So turn that off. And let's make this one over here. Conjure it. I think I'm going to make these one way. Like, if we make them one way, then this becomes like a bit of a store for this thing if that runs out or something. That even makes sense. So yeah, it's transferring at 20,000. That thing's taking a little bit of juice. And that's starting to fill up, which is cool. Yeah, I think we want to have the power display at the bottom. Oh, and I've put that in the wrong spot. That screen just said in, right? Input output. I thought it'd say IO. But no, apparently not. There we go. I think they are actually going to look better on top, aren't they? And I'll just fly up and pick them up. Is probably how it'll work. So I reckon what we'll actually do then is have that. And we can make that a little bigger. Yeah. Right, so I think I might move just a secondary system on here. Yeah, and you kind of seen where the factory is going now, right? Kind of seen a little bit more of that. I feel like I want to... Oh my god, I thought the roof ended somewhere around there. It doesn't. Dang. Crazy, crazy build. Yeah, I actually want to bring that roof across a little bit more. Wow, we got 3,000 of this stuff stocked up. That's amazing. And it looks to me like when it's done, it's probably going to hide up the light out the back here pretty well. Yeah, this is going to need blocks here, isn't it? So let's go grab... I could go with cobble, but I feel like might as well pick something similar and discreet. What about that hemp stuff? Because I've already used it on the floor, I'm not so keen. Actually, I think I'm just going to use regular stone. So we shimmy on some stone onto here. Oops. Grab ye old wand. Right, now we need more of that sheet. Oh, we've only got a little bit left. Dang, I just absolutely tore through all of that then. And now you're looking at... Yeah, you can't see the light out the back. Woo! I think that looks good. I think that looks good. What do you think, chat? Alright, I'm actually paying attention to chat now. I'm so bad at that. When I do genuinely want to interact more, I just constantly get engrossed. Whoo! Yep, chat goes whoo! Close. That's all turned off at the moment. Wireless charge. That's actually like redundant. A2. I don't want to switch over to that one yet. That's Ender IO machines. Brine uses a ridiculous amount. Sieving does not use a lot really. So let's put sieving on next. Oh yeah, the old inventory full. Looks very factory, says Bemperor. Cool. That's what we're going for, right? We're going for the factory vibes. Dang. We need thousands more of that block now. Oh yeah, there it is. That thing goes over. Ah. And then we've got 2 of them running on the system now. Output. Yeah, look at that. You can see the output. You know how much is being drained because it's like coming through. So that's probably the more important number to look at, really, is just the output. And then when the thing is full, the input won't even matter. Very cool. Very cool. We also made more sheet metal over here, didn't we? Oh, that looks like a lot. Probably not, though. Probably not. So, I'm going to whiz back into the inventory like a whole bunch of stuff. Yep, all of that, all of this. All of that belongs in there. Some stuff is for the backpack. Cool. Let's grab all of that steel and put that in the system too. If it will double click, it won't. So now we have about 4,000 in there. How's the crafting doing? That's all scheduled. Oh, it's actually running right now. Cool. Yeah. I might have to request some more materials in AFK. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. This one's got like more visual stuff down here, I just noticed. Oh yeah, I just remembered another detail, another thing that I was considering doing here. Actually, I don't really need to look up the chisel mod. And it's only just now come back to me, so like, whenever my mind turns to this stuff, lots of little ideas pop in and out. That is a block I thought might look really cool around here. I'm just wondering if maybe if it were at the bottom. Like, I don't know, it might tell a bit more of a story to use it some way in this area. Like, it looks like it's a connector or something. I feel like if there were less light in that area, that would probably be pretty cool. Oh yeah, and chat, if you want to tweet me, if you want to do some homework in this mod pack and help old X out, if you can find like light sources that don't emit the full level, like if we had glow lights in, that would be perfect just to nestle down on the back here. I'd love to get something like that in this pack and use it. It's just a copper top battery. Yeah, I know, but it's like it suits the theme, right? It suits the theme big time. Anyway, I'm gonna get my old screenshot going here. And also there are other technical blocks in here. Not sure which one in particular. Maybe that one. Not so sure about the fan. Insulation, is it? Like maybe just I don't know, that doesn't look right, but yeah, just need to be on the lookout for blocks that can be added that add to the story. I don't think that's one. X, your community would love a whoo plushie. What would that even look like? I'm not going to do the plushies. I've told the story many times. I was like all lined up to do it. I thought it was a great idea, and then I lost access to the email I was in communication with the company with, and then like over the following months they just contacted every other hermit, and every other hermit did plushies, and then I was kind of like, I don't remember what that's for, by the way. That's the mob farm. What's that one for? I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't recall. I got no memory of anything at all. I turned it off, didn't I? Yeah. Turned it off. Flip the switch to find out. I kind of don't want to... I'll think about it. It'll come back to me. I don't want to just like flip it randomly. So yeah, this thing isn't running. So, we should have all that we need to... No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We are looking for those, and I believe that we need 80. We got 80. Uh-huh. Because we're pros. Right, it's kind of slow. I wasn't expecting it to be slow. Oh, yeah, I guess it's got a lot of work to do. So while it does that, we'll grab some fertilized dirt and we'll get to work, right? Because we're going to be growing the blaze stuff to solve our sulfur issue that we have recently discovered. One of these at one level is not growing, right? Or did I take that? I think I took that level out then. There's something to think about. Did I put all the glass in? Nope, because I'm inside. Hey, where's the wand? The wand is helpful here, peeps. Very good. Is it for the Wither Skeleton Farm? Oh, you might be right. That's probably it. The Wither Skeleton Farm. Blackjack. Good call. Good shout. Oh, let's check up on our petals, right? Still 18k. Interesting. Remember that auto-crafting thing that we fixed that stopped all the TPS lag? I don't know how on earth those two things could be connected, but I'm super curious as to what on earth went wrong there. I don't think they're connected. That's a separate mystery, that one. Alright, so now let's go grab our seeds. Got 48 so far. Not terribly slow, really. Just looked a bit slow when you expect them all to pop in at once. Right, I know why that's happening. Oh, I needed to cough there. Okay, let's whiz out of here. No. So enlightened and then quite clear. That's how I remember it. So you put this one at the bottom. Looks like I already got that side done. So that allows everything to be placed. Oh, I just harvested. Wow. Look at me, manual farmer over here. Who said automation? We don't need any of that. X, do you prefer? Do you perchance know why leaf decay seems to absolutely be destroying the TPS in my world? I would guess that it's maybe not leaf decay unless you've like very specifically properly nailed it down. It's definitely that. Then I wouldn't know why if it was, but it sounds like a strange thing. It sounds like you might have mistaken it, but I could be wrong. Hey, this thing needs a flux plug as well, so something else to be added over here. So that is the Omni buffer. My favourite buffer. Let's get a bunch of those together. And then we need I think it's called a harvester. It is. So yeah, let's break that one there and configure it. This thing is a really good block, like very powerful, but good. Right. Another thing is they accept redstone. I don't know how easy it would be to get a redstone signal to them, but could be kind of cool. Basic capacitor. Machine upgrade. Oh, that's actually in there. Oh, I could upgrade these massively, couldn't I? But the music has stopped. I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer, peeps. Let's just put on a song. X, have you ever been recognised by your voice? Says 8ged. You won't believe this, but no one in real life has ever recognised me by my voice. I always have to remind my friends who I am when I'm going, hey, from a distance. They're like, who's shouting my name? I don't recognise that voice. I'm like, it's me, it's X to the A. And they're like, oh yeah, I forget every time. I forget every time. Hey, Foxy No Tail! Thank you for the raid, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Welcome all the peeps from Foxy Stream. Thank you so much for the raid, my dude. Appreciate it. We're over here doing some modded Minecraft and we're about to make some upgrades. Yeah, I'll tell you what I am going to do now. I am also going to go set up the flux plug. So let's whiz over there and let's grab some capacitors and let's upgrade and la 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 la. So give me 100. Yeah, I just craft every. Wait, did I go through with that? Yes, I did. I craft everything in bulk now, basically. Greetings from the land of. Ow, God! Oh, jeez, almost died. Greetings from the lands of Foxy, says Nandi XP. Greetings, I just got electrified. Not good for your health. Yeah, no, I'm doing the right thing. My brain's like, wait a minute, where are you going? It's like, no, you're going to the right bit. It's just new. It's just new, right? So we put the plug up here, give it, like, add a channel. I don't know if I've used that one. I kind of want like a rainbow effect, but whatever. So we type in mystical, I guess. Mystical farming. Oh, it's a mystical farm. Right, typing in my excessively strong password and then selecting mystical farming. That's cool. Does it have any power? No. No, it doesn't. God, I need to give it some power then. Can you catch us newcomers up to speed, says Fergion. Well, we are at the end of my streaming time for today. I'm going to go on for a little bit longer, though. Oh, I did that the wrong way around. So I'm not going to do a tour right now, sadly. But I'll be streaming again for the next 3 days in the morning time. But to give you a summary of what I did today, it's what you see right here. We're moving our power system from the previous one over to this one, where we're focusing on decorating excessively. Basically, we're just making like overkill systems, but really cool. So like each little bit of power you're seeing represents stuff happening. Like if I go and hit this thing over here, we've got to integrate our on and off switches. Then we'll start to see that thing activate, right? I feel like the switch has got to be in front of it on the ground or something. So yeah, we've been working on the factory here. As you can see, like it's pretty massive. We're playing around with the lighting. We've got a really cool entrance to it. This is now going to be like, I'm trying to move all the projects I do in my base to this area. Like when we do the stabilized cryo thing, I'm thinking it might be cool to do it up here, as I really just want to now like play in this style. This is my auto crafting room. And background here, where we were a moment ago, I've got a weird feeling I've forgotten something. Maybe not. Background here is our mystical agricultural farming project. Ah, yeah. So I kind of need the Omni buffer to go all the way to the top for today. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll fix this in a minute. But like mystical farming, really need to tie up all the loose threads whenever they are visible. The only issue here is that it might only transfer power up. Forgot how this is configured. I think it only goes up. No, wait, it pulls, and then the one above pulls. So yeah, the power source needs to be at the bottom. So every time I add some... Oh god, I've broken it! Every time I add something, I've got to move this to the bottom. Friggin says, so no lol, what do you mean? Oh, slow mode. What I mean is, I've been streaming for coming up to 3 hours. My brain's a little frazzled. I'm not gonna do a world tour. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just not with it. The derps have been rolling in. Oh god, that thing's now. How much more is that? 2.5. We just went from 2.5 to wow. That's a huge boost. And actually, I'll tell you. Okay. So if I shift click there. It goes in. Oh, and it puts one there. Right, so I did good by spreading them out, I guess. Right, what we need to do is configure it so the one above pulls. And then here, I believe you might need push-pull here, because you also got to get power to the harvester. So it's going down. Let's try push-pull. Yeah, that's the way. These are cool blocks. Ender.io has the conduit configurer, doesn't it? I don't know if it's got a configuration thing for this, but it would be useful. Right, try not to break the block. Ugh. Ugh, managed to do it. Cool, right, now the power should be going all the way to the top, as the items should do too. They appear to be stuck here, which is very odd. Why would they just be randomly... That's bizarre, because that's been... Did I break that earlier and then have to replace it or something? Must have done. Let's go back to the bottom. Just check them all one by one. And then swap out a capacitor every now and then. I wonder if it affects the item transfer speed too. We might see that happen now. Now, it looks like it doesn't. Or maybe it does. No, maybe it did, because they just all disappeared, didn't they? I do worry a little bit about bandwidth for this thing. Right, let's check the configuration there. It is push-pull at the front, yeah. Right, so now power gets all the way to there, and all the items get through, and it's powered at the bottom. We can turn that on and off from somewhere else. You can see how much RF per tick it uses. Up here, though, we're still cheesing it with a Spectre coil. And wasting the time of this end. Oh god, I've broken a thing again. Let's put back the correct one there. So, what I would need to do is grab these. I could have just left that ender chest where it was, you know. Could have left it exactly where it was. It's not the top one either. I think I'm going to get more of those Omni buffers in place then. Craft away, craft away. I'll hopefully be at Christmas Eve stream on the 23rd, however, if not then, I wish everyone happy holidays. Thank you, Blue Raven. Yeah, it'll be early in the morning. This is late in the day one for me, yeah. So it'll be at a different time for sure. Right, so I want to get it... Oh, God, I've placed the wrong thing. I want to get it all the way up to here. Right. Just remembering the thought I had about the transceiver thing. If we have multiple transceivers like on the back of these, they might be able to pass a redstone signal through. Ah, look at that. They're all getting sort of stuck right here. But that's... Oh, yeah, because that's where I started to do this. Yeah, it looks like it pulls out stacks at a time or close to, so I'm not too worried now about the bandwidth. And it looks like they come up anyway, so maybe the pulling action isn't even anything to do with that capacitor. Yeah, it'd be nice to read some documentation on these blocks and really figure out the ins and outs of them. So that one wants push-pull, and then pull here. What's interesting though is even though it's push-pull, I never see it put anything back in. That being said, it's kind of sat there with some items. Anyway. Where are we up to now? I need to get the power into it. Next one comes along and pulls it up. And then that. So I should really do the capacitor first. That's what I'm learning. Right, then this one pulls. Push-pull for whenever there's something there in the future, and push. Push at the top. Push into the ender chest, right? Is that now happening? It's gotta be, because something just went in. Is it me, or is that a bit slow? Maybe it's just got like stuff backed up, so it feels slow. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if this works for any more. It might be that we have to like have half of them on one and then like split it and have the same system again for the next half. I mean, they are getting through. Hopefully this backup will just slowly clear. Yeah. I think it's at its limit. It's kind of at its limits, right? If I added one more at the top here, it probably couldn't do too much more. Oh, and it's all getting choked up here. Interesting. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where was it? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 are only hooked up. I just realised something. The Blaze one doesn't have a home yet, but it hasn't been pushed into the ender chest yet, right? Oh, it's going somewhere. Interesting. Oh, maybe that isn't set up the way I thought. So below here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it looks like maybe in total we'd have like 4 separated bits or something. So 5 for each. It goes in the trash. Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's the way we set it up. That's fine. That's fine. So we add that there, and now it will get picked up. It's also got all the Yeah, that's why it's fully upgraded, because it will not need the void because we've used the bucket, the trash bucket thing. Cool. So that's now getting items in, which is just wonderful. I think I set up everything there correctly. It's now running off of our new power system, which is kind of cool. No longer using the Omni power there. Let's get these things into our backpack. Nice clean inventory. And we ain't done yet, because now that we've done all of that, we need to make blaze powder. Or blaze rods. Oh god, there's one more step. There's another step, peeps. I thought I was at the last step. There's always one more step in these rabbit holes. I never learn, do I? Let's get rid of all of that. We don't need any of that there anymore. Don't need the seeds. Ouch, I got rid of the thing that I needed. Very good. So the blaze rods is what we make, right? Ooh. That's a light source as well. Okay, I'm going to add that. I wonder if you can store that in a... I reckon you could store that in a crafting, compacting drawer thing. It's definitely late. My brain has slowed down. Please forgive me. So now we can make the blaze rods out of the essence, and we can make the lamps. That's very cool. The next thing we need to do, though, is make the... Oh, it's just a crafting recipe. It's not a machine. However... if we use a pulverizer, we get 4 and sulfur, which is the thing we're trying to make from the blaze powder, right? Why do we need blaze powder again? It was to craft the other thing, yeah. So doing that in a pulverizer ain't a bad idea. Let's go ahead and pulverize this thing. Cool. Isn't there also an augment upgrade for the pulverizer that gives you more of the secondary output? No. No, there isn't. So, augments, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulverizer machine. Apparently I've already got one. I don't have the recipe in there for it. Let's shimmy on back here. Just chuck that in. Right. That's how we roll. Next time we need one, it's already in there. Cool. Then we type in kit for our conversion kits. 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing's already had one. Where do I want to put this? Because it's kind of specific for a purpose. However, it does need to be attached to an ME machine. Maybe I'll just chuck it over here. Conduits and cables are now required. Cable. By the way, these machines can be set up without conduits if you just do that blue-orange. Might be a little different here. Yeah, I think that works. And then I think, yeah, no, I think you need that one though. Oh yeah, let's get rid of. Dang, I messed that up. So this thing would then have that, and we'd hide it from the network. Okay. Conduits on top, right? And then upgrades. Cool. Chuck that stuff back into there, please. Right, and I think that's ready to go, if I'm not mistaken. It requires... Let's get a crafting card. Yeah, what? Oh, crafting, and then it won't display absolutely everything. Crafting card, got it. Chuck that in there, and because it needs blaze, No, sorry, blaze rods are crafted now, aren't they? Yeah, we can craft them. So, we tell it to do that, and it's always got a massive supply that it gets, that it can use that stuff for if ever it runs out. And now, we can also tell it to make the blaze powder, which it's doing, and it should be not only doing that but giving us sulfur. Cool. It's not actually accepting the sulfur back in, so it only accepts back in the thing it's expecting. So I guess we do need a conduit. And if we set the back of the machine to yellow, it'll also interact with that slot. Yeah, just enable that and chuck it down there. And we should get the sulfur through, although the machine just stopped working. So back to the blaze. We're very nearly done here, however, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think what's happened is all of this has filled up. So where this hasn't been running, we'll go enable it. We should now see some auto crafting, but the thing is, we've kind of stocked up a little bit on blaze in the meantime. So to see if that fully fixed the problem or not, it ain't doable right now. I also turned all of these off when I was like lag busting, so they can come back online. We were going to do an upgrade. I think that'll be a project for the next one. We'll come down here and start working on this. I'm thinking we might want a new storage area as well. There you go, done all of that. Right, chat, talk to me. I'm yours. The augment you were thinking of is to increase the secondary output was the auxiliary slave. It's listed for machines as it applies to many. Oh, blackjack, thank you. Auxiliary slave. I mean, I'm not really sure if it's auxiliary sieve even. Why did I read slave? Oh, the I kind of looks a bit like an L maybe. Hey X, how are you? Says Curls of Doom. I'm good. I'm reading chat. Let's go make this thing over here. Chuck it into that thing over there. Then give it a little bit of craft. And why am I talking like this? Yeah, we'll go swap that one out. Hey X, do you own more than 3 screen masks? Yes, I own 4. I literally own 4. Oh man, I had a dream the other day that I was playing Spheres of Madness by Decapitated on guitar again, and like it felt so weirdly vivid in the dream to be playing guitar, you know. Blackjack says it won't fully fix the problem. You have enough enriching factories, but not enough of everything else. You need 60 squeezers, 50 induction smelters. All right, okay, we'll get there, Blackjack. I've had my fun building all of this, and you know what, I might just take some speed upgrades out of it, because when it's just endless upgrading, it gets a bit dull, I think. That's actually not a bad solution to this. It's just like, take some of the speed upgrades out. Huh. I've just realised that I don't think I can be bothered to do much more here. Anyway, the idea now should be that because this thing has a crafting upgrade on it, it can ask to craft that, which means it will invoke any means to get the blaze powder, meaning it can craft it over here. Let's also craft some more, you know, just because we can. That much. And then open the machine, and we should get a little bit more of that secondary output, right? Don't know how much more. Disco room would be good, says AOC. I don't know. Curls of Doom says, can you give us a good old-fashioned what's up? God, that hurts my voice to do. And it's terrible. Have you started playing drums again? I was in a really good habit of playing drums, and then I got sick, and then since then I had like stopped playing again. I need to just find that groove again, I guess. Oh my god, this is great. Really? I should have what's up? Alright, sound clipped it now. That one was probably worse. What's up? Oh, that sounds terrible. Why would you want to listen to that when you could listen to... Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's up? Oh, no. Jeez. Gold apples see eat less, says AOC. If you look over here, I have a saturation modifier. I would like to look at making a beacon somewhere in the base so that we don't have to eat as much and remove that from the hotbar. So that's another project to go down the rabbit hole with. I should have grabbed... Dang it. See? It doesn't like it over here. Should have grabbed my modifier. I can't. I'm falling off the chair. Carls, don't fall off the chair. Why are you falling off the chair? That's not a good idea. Oh, no. Jeez. Right, chairs are for staying on. Let's get... Oh, is it just not gonna work? It's something about that area. It's like I go into that area and my storage system is like, I hate you now. I hate you. Look, see? Look, it hates me. God. Right, finally it comes back up. It's definitely not a range thing. It's definitely like a that area thing. There's something funky going on over there. So if I type in modifier, there should be null. Null modifier, speed modifier. There you go. No, not 100. 10. That's reasonable. So I'm gonna take out some of the speed ones, chuck in the null modifiers, and let my system just keep on top of the ores. If one day I'm like, oh, I really want to build all of those things again, then I might just do that. Oh, we've actually got... Oh yeah, so like 7 was the limit. Let's just take out 4 for now. I don't know how huge a difference that will make. There you go. Reactivate. Please reactivate. Cool. I just remembered something else as well. I was going to use laser cores as a detail, and I'm going to keep forgetting unless I do something about it. Please someone clip this for a rainy day. I don't know how to clip things, says Carls will do. Liker will do it, wouldn't you, Liker? You do it. Oh, it'll be on TikTok. Oh, all the young generation, whatever they're calling them. They'll be like, oh yeah, that 90s meme. God, that's so entertaining. Please tell us more about the Wazar. That was a 90s meme, if you think about it. Was it more of a noughties meme? It was like 90s noughties. It was around, you know, the time of the Matrix and Limp Bizkit. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, back then. Those years. That's what it was from. I remember it. It was in that movie, that scary movie. We were asking about the Scream Mask. They parody it in that one. Right, laser core. Oh, what have we done over here? Well, I don't know why that's on here. Oh, come on. Right, there we go. Laser core. Right, we got rid of that one as well today. Yeah. If I type it in, that's the way to do it. No. Yes. Oh dear lord, how long have I been streaming for? 100? Whatever. Hopefully that wasn't a bad decision. So I reckon that this would probably look cool in like little spots like that. It kind of looks like a pipe, right? That does look cool. I don't know if I want to use it particularly there, but that's I think it's going to have a place in this build. And that's why I added it over here. But now that I've placed it somewhere in this area, it gets to stay. It might also look cool as like a vent type thing. That does fit into the area. See? I know how to play modded Minecraft. They're like, use the laser drill to mine the void. I'm like, no! Decorations! Or am I losing my marbles right now, says Josie Dearly. Let me read the message before that one. Am I the only one hearing the was up on occasion when X is talking? Sorry, was up? What are you talking about? Hearing it on occasion when X is talking? I couldn't, like, say was up while I'm talking, right? Like, that would be like drinking tea when you're talking, which is, like, really not something I could do, you know? Because if I put the cup of tea in front of the mouth... Oh, no, that wouldn't work when I was talking, so yeah. Carls of Doom says, I can't hear it, you need to do it again. What, you mean I need to go, what's up? What's up? Oh, it's like we're having a phone call. It's like we're having a phone call now, so if I go, what's up? With the lower range of my voice, then I can be like, what's up? What's up? What's up? God, I will never live down this moment, will I? Oh, this is the worst of me. This is what happens when I stream for over 3 hours, peeps. You bring out the beast. Oh god, the cringe is real. Oh, I'm shivering. I'm shivering. he is going to start harmonizing with himself soon. Now you're giving me ideas, right? Like, let me, oh, no. I'm trying to clear it. No! Ugh. Okay, there we go. Actually, I don't really know how to harmonize now, think about it. I really got no clue what I'd be doing. That's weird. I do a lot of music, but I've not really done singing harmonizing. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I don't know. God, I've got no ideas. No ideas. Chat's going wazza now. Y'all are joining in. Look, it's late. I've got to wrap this one up, right? This is getting ridiculous right here. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. I hope you've been entertained. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed all the...
What's up?
What's up? Yeah, and that one too, of course. Yeah, that's a meme now, apparently. God, what have I done to myself? Let's look for someone to raid. If you enjoyed today's stream, by the way, be sure to hit that follow button. Streaming again tomorrow morning and the day after. And I'll send you over to Hypno, who's doing some modded Minecraft, I guess. And I'm going to be heading out of here. So, there you go. That's it, right? Thanks to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Thanks to all my patrons. Thanks to all the peeps gifting subs. Thanks to all the people raiding. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.